So that's why I told her. I was like, no, I'm just kidding.
What is good, everybody? Happy Monday. We are here. Unscripted Logic, episode 42. And with me, as always, the one and only. Can I get a ra, ra?
Skirt. It's Pablo Pickasso. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. So we got a fun show for y'all tonight. We're gonna open up the panel for people to come up here and say whatever they want. And also, you know, probably gonna jump into some bar pong. So that's gonna be fun. So Cyzure, stick around, get into some bar pong with us, man. Everyone's invited. So yeah, Pablo, man, how you doing, man? How was your weekend?
My weekend?
Yeah, it's Monday.
I don't even
Oh yeah,
know.
you
What
work.
What
on
are
weekend.
days? What are they even?
I know. No facts. No, that's true. That's
I
true.
pretty much worked all fucking weekend. So
Yeah. No, I work some Saturdays too, but I try to like take the weekends off and stuff. But
while I was at work, I've been recording a lot actually this last like week or so. So
that's good.
I got
That's
some fire
Some
tracks.
fire.
Not some people say features. No. These ain't features. These are collaborations.
Collabs.
Not just throw a verse on this song. I'm like, no. I want you to do this part of this hook. I want you, I want you to do an ad lib here. I want, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Hey, salute to y'all.
Hey, white people.
Salute.
J2 said white people don't belong in battle rap, I guess.
Yeah, I heard that.
But I guess homosexuals do. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm a little confused on that one myself. But so I just wanted so something interesting happened right now to me this weekend, and really not that interesting. I'm probably the only person who thinks it's interesting.
Let's go.
So, but there's a little follow-up to it. So anyway, so on Friday, what's today?
The 10, 9.
Right? So Friday was the 6th, whatever. Yes, the 6th. So anyway, so Friday I'm decorating my tree, right? And I'm like, let me put on, a Christmas movie that I can that I don't have to pay attention to, something I've seen a bunch of times, something I could just put on in the background, right? So I decide, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna put on Mr. Magoo, Christmas Carol, which I'm sure everybody knows what happened with that. I'll tell you anyway. But aside from that, so I'll just tell that real quick. If you didn't see the short that I put up in Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, there's a little musical piece, and there's this like angry pirate guy, and he's singing to himself in the mirror, and he says, "We graped ourselves, we hate ourselves."
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Viciously, and then he like puts up like a backhand, like he's gonna smack himself, like because he's looking in you can't see it on the short, but he's looking in the mirror. But he literally says in the song, "We graped ourselves, hate ourselves," and YouTube wouldn't even put they didn't even like put a different word in there, like right. So anyway, I watched that.
Well, in the Michael Jackson song when he's like, "Hate me, grate me, you will never break me."
Yes.
Like,
yep.
They put the lyrics in that too.
So. Nah, yeah, facts.
It's
all
just
crazy that this is a kid's
whoever
cartoon.
Is the content creator, and it's like if you have friends at YouTube, it like really it's not about the content itself, right?
Right. It's just crazy to me.
Put up those boxing videos. Immediately age restricted when I upload it. But I see other people all the time that's like their whole entire channel is MMA or combat sports, let's say.
Yeah.
And
no, they're definitely
restricted, especially just like sparring videos. Like what?
Right. I put all my videos not for kids just because but
Right. Well, there's a difference between that and age restricted.
Oh, okay.
So if you put like, oh, not for kids, like it won't promote it for if they're on like a kid channel, like if someone signed in and the parents have it on the kids thing, like,
it won't
be suggested to them or whatever. But age restricted means you have to be signed in to YouTube and be over 18 to even be able to see this.
Oh, that's
you know
crazy.
What I mean? So anyone who's not signed in, they can't even see it, basically. You know what I mean?
That's wild. And a lot of people do watch YouTube not signed in.
Right.
But let me just get through this quick. So yeah, that is crazy though that they did that to you, and I can just put up a short where that says, we graped ourselves. But they're definitely pick and choose. I don't really know. I don't think there's an actual like blueprint. I think they just kind of, it's like the Wild West. You just never know.
Because I've seen more footage that's not age restricted. So it's
right.
Like,
now,
keep going.
Yeah. So I'm hearing that and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what the hell are they saying? So yes, please hit the like. Thank you, Cyzure. So MME, just give me one. Actually, I'll pull you up. So while I'm telling the story, salute to MME, unscripted
I'm up here
educated.
right now. I'm just me typing the fam jams. Hey, hold up. Salute to y'all. Hope all is well. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir. So
how y'all
feeling good, man. Feeling good. I'm decorating my tree. I'm watching Mr. Magoo Christmas Carol. I hear that ridiculous line, and the fact that he added the word viciously to it was crazy. But anyway, so then I watch Rudolph. Right now, I'm a bigger fan of Frosty than I am Rudolph, but I put on Rudolph. Okay. And then after Rudolph, we were done decorating the tree. So I'm like, do you want to watch Frosty or do you want to watch like a different Christmas movie or whatever? And like, oh yeah, we'll start a new Christmas movie. We'll just like start an actual Christmas movie and we'll watch Frosty tomorrow. So we end up watching Frosty on Saturday. Come to find out, after all this, when we watched Rudolph on Friday, it was actually the 60th anniversary of it coming out, of it first airing. And we didn't know that. And we decided we're not going to watch Frosty. We'll watch it tomorrow. So we watch it on Saturday. Turns out that's the 55-year anniversary of Frosty.
That's deep.
Right? So I'm like, that's crazy. We were like, nah, let's watch Frosty tomorrow. It lined up so perfectly. I was like, how did that happen? Now, like I said,
like when I told the DB tuber story, I was gonna tell that on another episode, and we just got into other stuff. And then I was like, I should do it, and I didn't do it the next week. I waited, and I was like, oh, let's do it on this. And then when I looked it up, it was that day. I was like, that's crazy. But I think we should do a whole segment on an upcoming episode about sus Christmas lyrics and songs.
Oh, for sure. There's so many. But Haji, I don't this year. I would rather a real tree, but had to do the fake one, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, I do wish I had a real tree. I would. Oh man, never mind. I was gonna say something that would have totally blew up my spot. Can't say it. Can't say it, but I do have a candle that smells like a pine tree, so it's like having a real tree.
You get that scent.
I get that scent. So MME, how are you, brother?
Good. Literally, man, I had my first day back in the building teaching, so I had to just adjust with that. Had to stay a little later, and I'm like, let me just hurry up and get on live real fast. And as soon as I get on, I get the notification at the same time. I'm like, yo, it's 6 o'clock. I thought I was gonna get home like 4 o'clock. I didn't know how long I stayed back. The building was crazy. I had to basically clean up my room. It was like they had a bunch of subs in for the last couple of weeks before I got in there, so it's been kind of chaotic. And so I didn't know how long I was gonna be. But when I just came on, I'm like, nah, this is the wave right here. Like I be looking forward for these Mondays right here. Shout out to y'all. It's a energy thing, and I love the progression. Keep it up. Shout outs to Pablo. Like you got and you. I know y'all understand the 7 habits of successful people. 7 highly effective habits of successful people, where y'all don't speak about everything until y'all ready to put it out. But just knowing, I guess that's one of the good things about starting to like see some stuff going on behind the scenes as they're developing. Yeah, Pablo, I think this is gonna be a year where everyone who don't really recognize the versatility, they're gonna see that thing tenfold.
Bro, it's crazy.
They're gonna find out.
It's crazy that you said that, because I was just thinking that myself recently, and I even like had a post. I had like a community post I typed out and I erased it. I was like, I'm not even like, like, you know, it's like some shit. It's like I'd be so excited because I know what's going on, and like the shit I'm putting together is so fire, and everyone that's involved knows, like, bro, this is crazy. This is good. And I'm like, yo, I'm not even done. Like, I'm not even, and I'm like, that's just one thing. Like, if you see, I'm like, I got multiple things going on at once, and it's like, it's all so fire. And basically the larger point was like, I was gonna say about like, because I saw there's some people that just like up on lives and hours on end, and they got nothing to talk about except other people, and it's just like nonsense drama. And I was just thinking about, I'm like, just this week, what I did. I'm like, bro, I worked this many hours. I'm like recorded this many songs, edited these videos. I did a 3-hour podcast. Like,
used your time wisely
with my girl,
and
like, I see my
responsibly.
nephew. Like, we played. Like, I'm like, that's all this week. Like, you know. So I'm just like, I'm just trying to be more like economic with my time these days. You know.
But
you have
to
be.
But you know what, Pablo and Social, what's the beautiful thing about that is that's what makes the people who do the lives like that phenomenal as well. They provide an easy balance to see. Oh, it's like I don't like to always use this, but it's my reality. Like, you see men who are treating women bad and abusive and whatever, and then you make a choice when you're young. I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, that's how men's supposed to be? Or nah, I feel something wrong with that. I don't care if that's my dad. I don't care if that's my uncle. I don't care who that is. I'm not doing that. And you make a decision. And when you see that example there, it's a harsh reality. You got to stay on the live or whatever you were talking about with somebody who's doing or whatever. But it's, first off, there's people who rock with that. And it shows you, well, all right, there's a community for that. There's a whole other community that's here for me. And it shines, it makes your light shine brighter.
Right. I think we talked about the first time you were on the show about like you could learn from anyone, and I was like, I've learned so much just from what not to do just by watching other people. I feel like that's a perfect example of like
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But I guess we could pivot away a little bit to some other stuff.
I got some stuff to get into that's really quick if you want to get it out of the way.
Yeah, because I do have a deeper topic, and while we have a service member up here, pause. I don't know.
No.
But it's a topic I was kind of interested in anyway, but I would like to hear his take on. So yeah, just do if you got something quick.
Yeah, I just got something quick. So as you know, every Monday I like to do, movies released on this day or this week. And some great movies were released this week in history. Actually today, one of the most classic movies ever made was released on this day in history, and it bombed in the box office. It did terrible in the box office because it was so ahead of its time. And I'll tell you something. Every time I watch this movie, like I get into this thing where like I'm like, you know what, maybe Scarface is overrated. Maybe it's not as good. But every time I watch it, I'm like, I think when it's over, I'm like, this might be the best movie ever made. But I know it's not, but it's just one of those movies that's so made. Scarface, Al Pacino was released.
Cinematically what's done, the visuals are especially for the time,
especially for the time.
Wow.
They were so ahead of their time with that.
We never
and
really seen Pacino like in a role like that.
ever.
So I think
Yep.
everything about that movie just works, you know?
Yes, I agree.
And like-
Everything. I
and
got
like-
octopus coming out of my ear.
And like I said, like there's been numerous times where I'm like,
I'll say the only thing for me that's like a little like is the fact that he's like so obsessed with Michelle Pfeiffer, who's like, I guess for the time,
He was doing
like,
a Trump dance.
nah, for that
know,
time, bro,
I never really thought she was like a dime piece like that.
But for that time, she was the one.
But I guess
she was the one,
like a coked out little snow bunny. I get like,
right.
When you bring that up, all right.
But you got to think about it, Pablo. It's not.
Sense.
You got to think about it. It's not so much her. You got to think about it. He has an infatuation with taking his bosses out and taking over, right? For them.
Becoming,
so
right,
he
right.
right.
Where he came from, and then what he's like looking
correct.
at.
When he sees my boss has her, no, I want her.
Yeah, it's more of a possession type.
It's more of a possession thing, like marking his territory rather than.
And I think you see that when he actually gets it, their relationship deteriorates so quick. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, love me in the morning.
Now this is a movie that, like I said, man, if I go a while without watching it, you know, I do start to think like, is it really that good? And then I'll watch it, and it blows me away every time. But also real quick, couple of great Christmas movies released, and also
wait. Hold on, bro. Wait, if you about to jump off Scarface for a second, I mean, wait.
No, yeah, go ahead. We can stay on Scarface. We can stay on Scarface.
Just for 1 second. I mean, that was you said that it didn't do good. I didn't know that.
Scarface it bombed. It bombed.
I was going just I was going to say Your Last Dragon or something like that.
Nah, yeah, it bombed in the box office.
Scarface bombed. I would have never. They must have re-released that bomb.
It bombed.
That's crazy.
It was
I think when it hit home video and shit is when it really.
That's when
that has. To, oh yeah, there we go.
But in theaters, it bombed because nobody
had that thing after a while. You're right.
There was no movie, like people didn't even know how to like accept that type of movie, so people just didn't even go see it.
Right, because the main character, he's not like a hero of any kind. He's like a scumbag.
And it's crazy because he's a villain the whole time, but you root for it's like Walter White, like certain characters in movies or TV shows, but it has to be the right actor. Otherwise,
I will say the one scene I like every time I watch it is his sister. Though, you want to fuck me, Tony?
I hate that scene. I hate that scene.
Took this scene out of the movie.
Yeah, why, Brian De Palma? Why did you go there?
I think there is like a weird incestuous vibe at that part. It's like, what the?
Well, I feel like throughout the movie, I feel like Tony kind of has a thing for his sister. Like I always felt that. Even when I was 16, you know, or 14, however old I was when I first saw it, I had that feeling too.
That's
like
the vibe you get. It's like, maybe that's not what they were going for, but cinematic. That's how it comes across, bro. It's not
how it comes across.
Of his younger daughter and his best friend. Like, it's like he's like obsessed with her almost. It's weird. So then that scene just confirms it when even she's like, "What, you want to fuck me?" It's like, right.
What? And you killed your best friend who did everything for you.
Right.
Because you're in love with your own sister. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it's the class. The Chichi, get the yayo.
Chichi, get the yayo.
Baltimore?
I got he's like, I got the money and I got the yayo.
Right.
Okay, so that's two different things. The first one, I was like, all right, I can see that concept of him wanting the money. But then the second, let me just add a little pushback, I guess, for this. What if Scarface wasn't really motivated in getting everything from his bosses? What if it was just the bosses kept on, up until the last one, they kept on making mistakes and he just kept taking advantage of the mistakes? He was a loyal soldier to everybody.
Well, I don't think they were making mistakes. I think they were just more careful than Tony was, and Tony was like, Tony
taking Tony on in the first place was their first mistake.
Yeah, because Tony taking it upon himself to make that deal overseas, he
You
shouldn't
talking
like
about
with Sosa,
in the jail, right?
with Sosa.
You talking
No,
about at
not
the end?
Sosa.
No, not Sosa. Fucking what's his name?
Hector?
Maybe I
No,
can't remember. But if we look at it this way, they fucked up the second they took him on. That one dude above him was treating him like dirt. And then on top of that, when they decide to take
the
him
one
out,
they killed because he was
the one they
he was
hang
a
out
snitch.
right.
The helicopter, yeah.
But when he gets the
But he did him wrong
brother,
though.
when they try to take him out, they do it in the worst way possible. When he's in that like nightclub and that dude with the big head thing is like performing, like, bro, why? If you're gonna do so many better ways, you could have took him out. Like,
and MME, if you rewatch it, you can kind of like if you really pay attention, like certain things when he's dealing with his bosses, and his bosses are just telling him like, yo, you're gonna do this, then whatever, and he kind of like gives them this look like I'm gonna handle it however I want to, which he does, and then ends up telling them basically fuck you if you don't like it, and then so I don't know, to me it seems like that was Tony's plan all along,
but then his pride got the best of him.
But I do like that you see it the other way, because I never saw it that way. I always saw it as Tony looking at the boss as like, this is what I want, because he takes everything he has, and then when he gets to the higher boss, he does the same thing with him.
No, Frank was smart for trying to take out Tony. I'm saying the way they executed it was terrible. Like in the nightclub, like there's so many other ways you could have took him out.
Oh, of course.
And I love that scene though when he's like, I bet it was the fucking Diaz brothers.
Yeah. I'll crush them like some cockroaches.
All right, and before we can talk about Frank. I don't want to make this all about Scarface. But another thing is, with Manolo, if Manolo was a good guy who was treating women right, I don't think Tony would have did that to him. Manolo been treating women and showing how he don't care about women that much. So I think, in my opinion, Scarface was looking at it like, oh, first off, you behind my back, you doing this behind my back, and then you the type of man who got her, someone who be disrespecting women. So I think it's like that, in my opinion. But I see where y'all was coming from. I don't think he had an exception with, like, I literally never thought about that until today. I get that scene when she said that, but she was coked out too. She was like out of her mind.
Right. I'm just saying, I don't think that scene, like the dialogue in that scene, I don't think is necessary for the point they're trying to make. It just takes it a little overboard, I feel like.
I hear what you're saying. I know that the dialogue, I definitely understand what you're saying. But yeah, and he was like Batman to me, so that's kind of also why it's like I viewed it way different, I guess, than how it probably was meant to be viewed, probably. But yeah, I think that was a classic though. That's top 3 in any type of genre for me.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Scarface. We could, but I don't.
Nah, it's cool. I'm down to talk about Scarface. I just have other movies that were released on, that I'm going to talk about. But if we want to keep talking about Scarface, I mean, it's a classic movie. There's so much to talk about, especially since you see it a different way.
Yeah, I mean, I'll conclude with, because it's really, I see it just as ambition and taking leaps of faith when it presents itself. Like, in my eyes, like when Frank.
But were those opportunities presenting themselves, or was he creating them?
They were presenting themselves. Like, he was scrubbing dishes. They came to him, he negotiated. He was like, nah, we can just charge somebody $15 or whatever he said. And he's like, well, why don't you go do it? And remember when he had that first interaction, when he was washing dishes, when he first got here, after the shanking, remember, he held them down with the shanking.
Yeah, but you got to remember too, even then the guy's like, all right, now he's a dishwasher. He's got no real pull, and he doesn't know these guys. And these guys like, you're gonna do this. He's like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna do it like this way. So
that's he should, right? Wait, hold up. That's not good.
Well, I mean, if I'm
so if it's like,
hold up,
he don't care,
if I go to give
nobody, if you got a crown, if you royal family, if you
let
big
me just
dog, you a big OG.
If I go to give someone work, right? and that's how they respond to me, I'm going to find someone else.
Right. Well, that's the
Because
whole point of the film is his pride. That's what gets him killed, essentially, when he puts the bomb under the car and that dude,
he's a loose cannon.
they're driving behind him, and that guy's like Hector Salamanca, the guy who plays him. He's in the car, and he's like, "Oh, get closer, get close." And he's like, "No, we're not gonna do it this way. We're not gonna kill."
Yeah, no
kids."
women and kids. Yeah,
That's what gets him killed. Is he does shit his like. He
That's
lives by his
not
own
fire
rules.
though. That he's saying no woman, no
no.
kids.
No,
You know what? I'm
saying,
making these
but
feedback.
No.
Scarface,
MME. I think. So no, that part's great. I love that part.
I'm just saying from the
But
beginning of the movie, it's laying the groundwork for this guy doesn't listen to anybody.
He doesn't listen.
his
And
own
if I'm
way.
a boss, I'm not hiring someone who doesn't listen and wants to do it their own
That's
way.
why.
So that's why I
Frank,
mean, like,
Frank, their first. You said they didn't make mistakes. And I'm saying their first mistake was hiring him in the first place.
right.
Hiring
Facts.
Tony, of course. The guy with that attitude, he's never gonna work under you and be a subordinate.
Right.
Can I just
and they knew that from jump. They knew it from jump.
Do we see him doing anything that was out? Everything that he made a mistake on from that time was once he started getting into cocaine. Am I wrong?
No,
he didn't
100%.
make no mistakes until he got into the yayo. So that was one thing I looked at it too. Like, oh, that's where everything goes wrong.
Well, I mean,
well, hold on, because
yeah,
he did walk
was
into that deal based on that dude who he knew didn't like him, and his buddy got chainsawed. I'd say that was the first mistake. Was going into that hotel room, not being quicker on the draw, or like knowing that more it was shady there. As soon as he saw that girl on the couch.
Wait, but that's the same dude. That was the same dude who hired him from the dishes, who disrespected him. He basically letting us know that he was setting him up.
That's what
he had a deal with that dude, but he owed the dude money, so that's why he didn't want to go. That's
right off rip. He should have knew that going into it. This dude is setting me
America, though, Pablo.
No, come on,
America,
come on.
He's
man. Way too smart for that.
Getting set up is the same in
every pussy. Come on,
bro.
Man.
Every country, every language, getting set up is universal, bro. I don't even care if we speak the same language. I know when I'm getting set up. Like,
yeah.
I got you on that.
And he knew. He even knew because he brought those dudes and they had guns, so he knew it was a setup.
And like I said, like, you know, from the beginning of the movie, like that dishwash scene where he goes out to the car and dude's trying to give him work and he's like, no, fuck you, man, and he like throws the dish towel at him and shit. Like, what?
But bro, okay, wait. You know what? If we could go back and look at this movie now, I'm gonna go back and look at him more as an evil villain. If
now listen,
watch this the next time y'all watch it, look at him more on a sympathetic note.
No, I always do, because I always root for him. But even though the guy that goes to give him the work that ultimately gets hanged out of the helicopter, he's a piece of shit. But
yes.
But hold on. But he's the one with the work. So Tony is a piece of shit for you know, not for fucking over necessarily that guy, because he's just a low-level guy. But like a lot of the stuff Tony did was piece of shit stuff for people who did a lot for him. Put him in position to make money, and he fucked them over.
I don't think we can really point out one time he did that and they didn't screw him over first. That's all I'm saying. I don't think I get what you're saying though, but I think every single time someone did something first. If I'm wrong, let me know though.
He came out, well, to me, he came out the gate with the attitude. Like I said, that dishwash scene, I would have been like, drive away. We're not working with this dude.
Right,
he's a fucking loose cannon.
He already put work in a prison cell for someone they wanted. He is known to be
right.
He's not no regular person. That's
right, but then
like, yo, y'all don't just treat me like that. Look what I just did for y'all in Cuba.
Even though he did that, I'd be like, all right, you know what? Here, I'd break him off some bread and be like, but I can't work with you. You're too much of a loose cannon. Can't do it. Yeah, you're telling me, I'm trying to give you work and you're telling me how the deal is going to go down. It doesn't work like that. I tell you how it goes down.
If the person who got the work is soft, it does go like that. That's exactly how it should go. Like if you don't, because you got the work like that, You gotta
Well,
have
that's
some respect, of course, but it's like some people. I mean, yeah, I get it though. I 100% understand. Like you can get the way it's supposed to go is if the person really got that much power, then you gonna disrespect the person with the work. You don't exist anymore. So if you that means that he wasn't the sturdy one who had the hand like Tony did, really. But I get what you're saying. You should have respect. So it's really what we're saying is Scarface attitude and not the things that happen is really why he fell in. Because it's like I said, but besides the yayo, I get it. I'm saying everything before he got into the yayo thing, he did everything top of the food chain.
Right, but like Cyzure said, he said Frank ain't did nothing to him, and from the jump, he was trying to smash his girl. Like
Frank did nothing but help him. He's like, I'm gonna buy you $1,000 suits.
The second
Tony.
he saw her come down the elevator, he was like, I'm gonna smash her. He didn't care.
And then then when he was dancing with her in front of Frank, he was trying to bang her. You know?
So he was just I got what you're saying when he's like, when you from Baltimore, I get it.
And at that point, he's not even really like hired yet. Frank's like, let's go out to dinner. I want to get to know you type shit. Like, we're gonna smoke cigars, drink alcohol, get to know you. I didn't know you were gonna fuck my girl and take my business, you know.
Yeah, what's that clicking?
Is that me?
No. I think it was so.
Hold on. It's when I talk, but hold on.
We're half hour in talking about.
Hold on 1 second.
Still haven't played the intro.
All right. Hold on. Okay, so it's when MME is not mute. Like if one of us is talking and he's not muted, that's what's causing that sound for some reason.
All right.
So MME, just mute up.
I'll come back onto my computer.
No. You don't have to leave. You just mute up when you're not talking. That's all.
I don't hear it at all. The only time I heard it was on your mic.
I've been hearing it the whole time. I've been hearing it the whole show. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's do it one time for the one time.
Yeah. Roll this.
Talking about decadal battles as though they just happen. It's getting heated cause they both have passion. Pablo, Piccasso, social assassin. Friends dropping gems cause they know about rapping. Hop on the panel and get to why you're wrong. Debated on the channel, so on and so on. Chop it up and discuss different topics. Come in and watch it. Unscripted Logic. Come in and watch it. Unscripted Logic. Unscripted Logic. Every Monday from 6 to 9. Talk battles and pick apart shitty lines. And if you're not on my side, I can change your mind if you give me time. But while you're here, you should hit the like. Cause we keep it raw every Monday night. Nah, bro. No, I'm fucking telling you. Oh my god. You don't know a goddamn thing. Are you serious? You're out of your mind. Exactly. I can't fucking believe this. Oh, please. Get the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous. Bunch of chuns and no goddamn thing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Really? Yeah, okay, bro.
All right. But yeah, so real quick, I just have a few other movies that I just want to mention real quick, just because it is December and they are Christmas movies that were released on this day. But yeah, MME also, I want to say clear up, like, I think also, like, when I watch Scarface, like, I have a lot in common with him, like, as far as how I would do business and stuff. I wouldn't try to fuck the boss's wife, but I'm definitely trying to take the boss's position at all costs. So I would also be that guy. But looking at it from their perspective, I'm like, fuck this guy, you know? But but I do root for him even from the first time I seen the movie. I've always rooted for him to win.
Right. My whole point wasn't that, like, fuck him. I was just saying his pride was his downfall, just like Walter White. That's the only point I was making.
Correct. Both
you could
of them.
see from the beginning the moves he was making that like where it was gonna go. You know
exactly.
And my buddy, yeah,
you
good.
You good? But no, that was a good conversation.
I'm not going on, but I'll just say this: if I'm not muted,
can you not hear us?
Much I'm going for Scarface, but I think it's all perspective and how you view things, like any art. I'll leave it at that. And if you guys can hear me, how do y'all feel about? I know this is about to be a transition, but I wanted to ask y'all how y'all feel about this whole thing with the CEO killer.
We'll get into that. Can you hear us?
What's going on? I just have a few more.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. I just want to go through a couple of these movies. I'm just gonna get them out of the way right now.
What's going on?
So
my whole thing is just off, man.
I'm just gonna mute MME real quick.
That was better before, to be honest.
Yeah. So also released on this day, amazing movie, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in 2005. I love that movie still to this day. Also 2005 on this day, Brokeback Mountain, which I still have never seen and will never see.
I just know this is like, what the fuck? It's like the famous. I can't remember what he says now. It's in the trailer.
All right. So another great movie, 1988, a comedy classic. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, twins. Love that movie. The Descendants, George Clooney, 2011. Never seen that actually. Another movie came out in 2011. Amazing movie. To me, it's a great comedy movie. It has Sam Rockwell in it for a good portion of the movie. The Sitter with Jonah Hill. I like that movie. It's pretty funny. Also, Christine was released on this day in 1983. Office Christmas Party with TJ Miller, Jason Bateman. Great movie, hilarious. I love it. I just watched it the other night, actually. Love that movie. Definitely check it out this Christmas if you haven't seen it. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which I still haven't seen yet, but I am interested in seeing it. A lot of great movies came out on this day. Mississippi Burning. And then, all right. Also movies that came out this weekend in history. Ocean's 11, 2001. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version, 2000. The Golden Compass, 2011. That's pretty much it. But there's a lot of great movies in there, especially when you look at Scarface. To me, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is one of the best movies ever. Like, I love that movie.
It's all right.
No way. The book is way better. I love the book. I loved when I read the book in school. But the movie, I love that movie. But yeah, man. So that's my list of movies that came out on this day or weekend in history. If you haven't seen Office Christmas Party, definitely go watch it. Definitely watch it. Now, Pablo, what
yeah, that was quick.
It was, well, I mean,
I'm just fucking with you.
The Scarface part.
No, I know. No,
I didn't expect that, but yeah, nah. So,
well, on this day in history,
and I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. So after Pablo's done his thing, whoever wants to pull up, man, pull up, please. Open panel. We're gonna do some bar pong. We're gonna have fun.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we can hear you. And
my God, you're killing me, bro.
Can you hear us?
Sorry, I can hear you now. I'm just
no, not you.
Sorry,
keeps
Pablo.
interrupting me.
Well, because I want to make sure he's good, but also I want to reiterate that we agreed with you as far as like we love the character and we root for the character. But if you look at it from the
All right,
other
we get it.
perspective.
We reiterated that 4 times.
Shut
We
up.
get
Yeah,
it.
but he couldn't hear us.
All right. Well,
Now I got it. My fault.
on this day in history.
Oh, by the way.
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna karate chop you. Well, yesterday John Lennon got killed.
Yes,
So
rest in
there's
peace.
that. Mark David Chunman.
Yeah, Mark David Chunman.
Fucking waited
asshole.
outside a hotel, asked him for his autograph, and then came back and killed him later. But Mom
He
and
was
Dad
the
are
last
arguing
person to
again.
get John Lennon's. He was the last fucking person to get John Lennon's autograph.
Yeah, what a dick. He did it
I
on
don't like
purpose just to like sell it on eBay. I'm just kidding.
Well, there was no eBay, but yeah,
I know,
think
that's
no,
the joke.
but I
That's
do
the
think
joke.
that was a big part of it, that he was probably gonna sell it.
Bro, there was like a whole MK Ultra thing, I feel like. But
yeah, I don't. It was
on
it
this
was
day for real, December 9th, 1992, U.S. Marines storm Mogadishu. On December 9, 1992, 1,800 United States Marines arrive in Mogadishu, Somalia to spearhead.
MME. Why'd they do that?
Hoorah!
I'm going to tell you right now.
Why'd they do that, bro?
To
This is not
spearhead a
rebellion.
multinational force aimed at hashtag restoring order in the conflict-ridden country.
Mm.
Following centuries of colonial rule by countries including Portugal, Britain, and Italy, Mogadishu became the capital of an independent Somalia in 1960.
What's our beef with Mogadishu?
I'm gonna tell you right now. We
All
didn't have beef. Here's the issue right here.
Yeah,
Less
please.
than 10 years later, a military group led by Major General Muhammad Siad Barre seized power and declared Somalia a socialist state. A drought in the mid-1970s combined with an unsuccessful rebellion by ethnic Somalians in a neighboring province of Ethiopia deprived many food and shelter. By 1981, close to 2 million of the country's inhabitants were homeless. Though a peace accord was signed with Ethiopia in 1988, fighting increased between rival clans within Somalia. In January 1991, Barre was forced to flee the capital. Over the next 23 months, Somalia's civil war killed some 50,000 people. Another 300,000 died of starvation as United Nations peacekeeping forces struggled in vain to restore order and provide relief amid the chaos of war. December 1992, outgoing U.S. President George H.W. Bush sent the contingent of Marines to Mogadishu as a part of a mission dubbed Operation Restore Hope. Backed by the U.S. troops, international aid workers were soon able to restore food distribution and other humanitarian aid operations. Sporadic violence continued, including the murder of 24 UN soldiers from Pakistan in 1993. As a result, the UN authorized the arrest of General Muhammad Farah Adid, leader of one of the rebel clans, on October 3rd, 1993.
October 3rd?
October, bro.
October 3rd?
During an attempt to make the arrest,
October?
rebels shot down 2 of the U.S. Army's Black Hawk helicopters, and that's what the movie Black Hawk Down is about. Killing 18 American soldiers.
We know you know what the movie Black Hawk Down is about.
Well, some people might not know.
It was a joke.
As horrified TV viewers watched images of the bloodshed, including footage of Aidid's supporters dragging the body of one of the dead soldiers through the streets of Mogadishu cheering, President Bill Clinton immediately gave the order for all American soldiers to withdraw from Somalia by March 31st, 1994. Other Western nations followed suit, and when the last UN peacekeepers left in 1995, ending a mission that had cost more than $2 billion, Mogadishu still lacked a functioning government. A ceasefire accord signed in Kenya in 2002 failed to put a stop to the violence, though a new parliament was convened in 2004. So
powerful. That's powerful information.
Yeah.
That's crazy how it correlates with stuff that's happening today. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Did y'all hear about the stuff in with Syria with Assad losing power after 54 years? That's a dynasty. That's like the Bolshevik revolution type of stuff right there. Empire falling down from rebels in the streets, and just like in Afghanistan, those rebels don't get all those guns, and you don't get it. Assad had ICBMs. So you that got to be inside jobs, and then we I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they blew up the reason why I feel, in my opinion, with an educated guess, that they're getting help. The rebels got help from Syria because that's where Iran had a stronghold, and now that Iran fled, U.S. or U.S. allies have bombed all of the big missile sites because they don't want those rebels who about to oppose Sharia law and all that type of stuff. They don't want them to have those missiles. So that's the information that's out right now. So yeah, I guess that's to let us know that at least these rebels are not going to have these big weapons, but ain't no way you want me to believe. I'm going to believe that that's not an inside job. And people inside still got the missiles.
It's crazy. A lot of like war, like on this day, 1917, World War I, Jerusalem surrenders to British troops.
Yeah, I read that.
1835 on this day, the Texan Army captures San Antonio. The Vietnam War, 1971 on this day.
Remember the Alamo.
Paris peace talks break down. 1987 on this day, Middle Eastern. Intifada begins on Gaza Strip. Like, it's shit. It's crazy. A lot of shit happened on this day, apparently.
That's crazy. You know what else happened on this day?
What? Oh my god, what a clown. What's crazy?
I know Pablo hates that. Sorry. I've been muting every time though, you know. So
I wanted to bring this up. This is something. It's been like I don't know.
It's been weighing on your heart.
No, not me. Not really, the fuck, but it's just something that I've seen people talking about on YouTube. There's like a whole sector of YouTube I didn't even know about, and it's like Navy SEAL / like special operations influencers, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you know the guy Tim Kennedy. I'm sure you've heard of like Jocko Willink and some of these dudes. The guy they made Lone Survivor about too.
Yep.
So there's been a lot of talk about this one podcast is called like the Anti-Hero Podcast or something. There's two veterans. They've been calling out a lot of people for, quote unquote, stolen valor.
Yeah, I know that channel.
And they go through like people's books, like Marcus Luttrell, the lone survivor guy. He went on a podcast recently and admitted that the SEALs, like they just like gave him the book. They wrote it for him, gave it to him. They made the movie, and people that were there said when he got back, he had like every one of his magazines still had rounds in it, so he only fired like 3 shots, and then he's the only one who lived. So they said like he ran basically.
Yeah, same type of thing with the American Sniper.
Right.
He was lying too. And the dude, like
he said he knocked out Jesse Ventura in a bar, which is bullshit. He said he was on top of the Superdome sniping out looters during Hurricane Katrina, which is 100% bullshit.
Yeah, and the dude who shit. Fuck, I forget who I was gonna say.
Well, anyway,
continue.
Kennedy, he was a UFC fighter. He had a few fights. He was all right.
Yeah.
But, he was in some kind of, I think he said he was in like the Delta or some shit, and he had a book come out called Scars and Stripes, which a lot of people were coming at him for, I guess. It's like there's another book.
I remember hearing about this.
There's another book of the same name, which I'm like, there's a lot of books that have the same name. So I don't think that's a valid criticism. But they are like picking apart a lot of the stuff he said in the book about having a Purple Heart when he doesn't. And like basically there's like a whole story he tells about being on this tower and how he sniped out 20 dudes and stuff. And like these dudes, like, you know, smell bullshit because they're like, you know, they said if you've actually been in battles, like you hear, you know, a bullshit story when you hear one.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
called all the dudes that were
Same
like
thing with the guy who supposedly killed bin Laden. Like that's
yeah,
like
they
bullshit
said
too. Yeah.
100% bullshit.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Good. Sorry.
so they called around to all his team members and stuff, and you know, I guess it is like a thing where people don't want to like shit on. There's like a culture within people that serve, like you're not supposed to like talk shit on each other, basically. But they called around and everyone was like 20, like bro, 20, like no.
Right.
So
MME, how do you feel? Oh, sorry. Continue.
that's what I'm saying. Basically, I just thought it was interesting, like, because some of it almost felt like I was like, is this like Valor gatekeeping? Like, it's not like people are just saying they served and they never did, or like say, oh, I saw combat and they didn't. There might be some embellishments, which, you know, I know some of the books have ghost writers and stuff. And,
Most of them, like I
right,
think
and
all of them
obviously
do.
the government
They're
like
not authors.
uses them and uses movies like American Sniper and Lone Survivor
Correct.
as like recruitment tools. So in that sense, they're like, oh well, it might be good, like a net positive in some ways, but I don't know. I just want to know like your opinion on if someone writes a book and is like embellishing on stories and shit. That
Let's not say embellishing because it's lying. It's straight up lying.
yeah, right,
That's
right.
deep. That's
So
deep.
lying about their service, especially also the pedophile who was collecting money that I got, the PDF file that was collecting money that I got out of my town, he was claiming that too in another town. So like that type of shit happened often.
I know,
Yeah,
but we're
it's
talking
a,
about people that actually serve.
No, I know,
actually saw combat.
and
This,
yeah,
in their book, they punch it up a little bit to make it more like
right.
like movie shit. Like
Saying they killed
What-
someone killed bin Laden, like that's just making up
that's
a
crazy.
whole lie.
But I want to hear MME's
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
The harsh reality is that so far I pay attention to a lot of those things with the soldiers speaking, and 9 out of 10 times they're people who everybody in the armed forces you don't automatically have a security clearance, but certain branches and certain all special forces, they are going to have a certain security clearance. And speaking from that vantage point, I view things as they have to tell stories the way that they have to tell stories because they can't really say everything. When it comes to embellishing though, like if somebody's just like, oh, the truth is I don't really that's why when it is a code, it's like an unwritten code where you don't really you could ask somebody to see their DD-214 to like, hey, let me see if you really a veteran, if you really have an honorable discharge. That's basically how you could prove if somebody has an honorable discharge or not. And you could ask for things like that. But as far as combat, you could just see that all it shows you is the time someone served and the medals they earned. So you can make analysis from that, and you could test out, you could see people's scores and things like that.
So it's public record if somebody has a Purple Heart, like you can look it up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a record.
So
Yeah,
so if someone lies about it, it's easy to debunk, right?
Well, in his response, he said that he was injured in combat. When you watch his fights from years ago, you can see the marks on his neck and stuff. He basically was saying, he's like, oh, I was just never good at like doing the paperwork and all this stuff. He's like, you know, like he's saying he didn't put in for it. And then other people are saying like, bro, it's not something you got to put in for. If you
that's
were
what I was
hurt
just
in
gonna
battle
ask
and got
MME.
out, you would have got this. Like,
right. Like, do you have to like register? Like, if they're like, oh, you can get a Purple Heart, but you have to like fill out this paperwork. Is that how it works? Or
no. That's going to be awarded to you. That's going to, you're not even going to have the mental capacity. And that's what I'm going to get into that too, the mental state about. I'm not saying that the person is lying, dude. I don't know. I'm not, you know, whatever you're saying, I'm rocking with you, Pablo. I'm like, but I'm just saying when it comes down to action, somebody could actually have a whole bunch of bodies and it don't get registered easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't really, if you're in a especially if it's a nighttime fire, yeah, you could count who's there and everything. You could count bodies, or if that's even possible. Sometimes you can't even go into the territory. Sometimes it's a lot of things that could happen. You could from sniper fire, you could hit that many targets and assume that they had body, but you don't really have no account for that. And you could, somebody's not going to come back to you with a checklist saying, well, we had 25 targets over here. How much did you hit?
Right.
It ain't gonna never be like that. But and then on top of that, when you talk about like clearancy, especially if you, because when you talk about like the special forces, they got like the second to highest on clearancy. So things like yeah, we actually went into this village and we did this. They can't say that. So if somebody's therefore saying I had this much bodies and I had it in this fight, he might actually have those bodies, but he's not saying exactly what happened because it was something that they don't want to put out to the public.
Right. Well, that's kind of why I looked at like when someone said like, "Oh, special forces influencers," and I was almost like, "Bro, is that almost like an oxymoron? Like, if you're doing this top secret missions and shit, and then
but they're lying about more than just the amount of people they killed."
Right. Well, that's what they're saying on this specific case, but I'm just talking about the community in general.
Yeah.
So people that are on YouTube, like I'm not trying to shit on them. Like, thank you for your service, and if there's an audience for that and shit, like, yeah, go do your thing. But I'm just saying, like, if you're like engaging in all these like top secret missions, and then you're like sharing those stories on Instagram, I'm like, who's it for? Kind of like I don't know.
Right. It's so crazy.
It feels a little like
channel because I just found that like a couple weeks ago.
Right. I don't know. It just feels almost like like icky to me, kind of.
It is because there's a lot of things that could be shared and be used on YouTube from a military standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, if it's not causing a clear and present danger right now at the moment, they're not going to come after you. But the second that they release something that is like, because if you're talking about operation plans and how training works prior and the things that go on, and you getting into details like that, that's more harmful than the details that's out there. If it's some secret mission that's not even out there, it's not in the public, that's not gonna, it might be icky because you're not supposed to do that. That's against the code. That's against what you sign up for. That too. That is part of the first signing. But the moment you sign up for anything that has a clearance with it, you have to automatically sign that waiver.
So that's why I understand that like the guy that came out and said, "Oh, I'm the one that killed bin Laden," and like no one else on the team would speak about it. So
right,
he was taking all the credit for it. Immediately, I was like, something just feels off about this dude.
There's interviews out now with the guy who actually shot bin Laden, and he told his whole story. I forget which platform it was on, but I just watched that a couple weeks ago. I think I came across both things the same day.
Right. So because when shit like that actually happens, the people that like really like they know they're not
because what he said was the guy who actually killed bin Laden that said he killed bin Laden, he was in a completely different building.
Right. So like I don't know, I always just see like when people do come out with stuff like that, it's like, bro, if you're part of some top secret mission and everyone that's there is like putting their life in danger to get this guy, but you want to come out and be like, I'm the one that got the kill, like that always just seems like to me,
taking credit for something you didn't do is fucking crazy.
Even if you were the one, like why do you want to stand up and say me when it was a whole team? Like you wouldn't have went in there commando by yourself. You had all your brothers with you in a like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's even worse when you
so on top of that, when it's not even true, that makes it crazy to me. Like bro,
that's
what?
wild.
Like, and I heard someone make a point of
now does it offend MME? That's
right.
My
well, that's
question.
why I wanted to say I heard one dude make a point, and like he said he served, and he was basically saying, you know, when you come in and you're part of like Delta or part of Special Forces, you come in, you hear all these stories about all the people that came before you and all the crazy shit they did. And like sometimes, like, you know, like sometimes people don't even see combat. So when they leave, they feel like almost like insecure about that. Or even people that have seen combat, they haven't, you know, all the crazy stuff that they hear, they almost like have an insecurity about their time, you know, the time that they serve.
Right.
The way, first off, I'm not offended at it at all. I don't, if I see people and if I'm face to face and they're having a conversation, they're saying this, I'll have questions, and it'll just make sense from the questions and how they answer, the response that they have with what's going on with that. But there's no offense, because the truth is, this is a military industrial complex, and this complex is directly tied to the government, and every way, I mean, literally to the epitome of it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about like programming and MK Ultra, I'll just say that when it comes down to, they control media as well. I mean, yeah, there's a control over media within this whole thing. So when it comes down to two different stories and the things about Bin Laden and all that, I chalk it up to stuff like that. But as far as like the community and the channels, I view it as they're getting their lick back. Like, let's say that you are so first off, I've been preaching for this since the time I got out. There's zero. You sign off and you got out. You're a veteran. You're done. You got your honorable discharge. Bye. And there's no psychological training, no evaluations to help you out to just re-function as a civilian. Nothing. So there's a lot of stuff that you going through the training, not just even the action, but the action. Of course, you gotta understand that it's for the ones who had no wounds. So you don't get no extra benefits. You don't get no extra disabilities, anything. So you just get out and you get your little whatever pension you might get from it, and you got your insurance for life. But you don't really get no real money from this. So now for people, maybe if they're survivors and they're not getting no VA benefits, anything like that, they don't have nothing going on, I can see why they will go say, all right, I'm gonna push the line and I'm gonna say some of these secrets. I ain't gonna go maybe they're not going as deep as they can, and they're pushing the line, they're crossing the line. But I view it as they're just trying to get theirs because they don't really get funded. This complex isn't really you're dedicated to the service of the people, but paper wise, you're seeing LeBron James, you're seeing Nicki Minaj, you're seeing whoever else, you're seeing people like this. Then you're seeing politicians, Nancy Pelosi, getting all this money when you see what you're making every 2 weeks. No,
right.
at any level.
That was a big part of it, as people were saying, like, you know, a lot of it obviously is for, like, you know, people, like, they're writing a book, they're doing a movie, obviously monetary gain. And then someone else made a great point about, like, well, I think that just shows like veterans should be getting paid more to begin with. Then they shouldn't have to write a book and you know, punch it up for Hollywood to make this, you know, non accurate film just so they can make a few dollars. Like, they should be, if they were better taken care of, maybe they wouldn't need to do that. Like,
straight facts, bro.
So
that's a harsh reality. If people really got to see those prices and what people who's doing all this stuff is making, it'll blow their minds. It's a disgrace. That's no other way to look at it. Knowing how much money the military complex brings in, it'll be a disgrace. And that's why I say when I told you about my homie, he homeless, Tim, like when I found out he was a veteran after like 2 years of seeing him in a wheelchair, trying to get money in the streets of New York, and he never used that. That is like the epitome. You feel sorry that he's even going through this, but
right.
That's like that's the epitome. You put that on a pedestal as far like he homeless or not. He on a pedestal for not using it and trying to and going that route. But the people who do use it, is no shame on them either, knowing, because everybody don't really understand. Like, and you could be, I'm talking about the top dogs like staff sergeants and you could be gunnies and all that type of stuff. You could be top E7, E8, E9. You ain't making that much bread. That's just you could be a captain. You're not making that much money. Yeah, you got a little house going on for you, and you don't got to worry about anything. But E7s, E6, E5s, the ones who out there, the ones who y'all really hear the sergeants and all those stuff, who really, because those ones who going out there to in them dog fights. the young ones, the young guns. They don't got high rank. So they telling these stories and they made the least amount of money. There's people who was doing a money phone challenge who had more money that they was making in a year.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm not mad at anyone using, like, I'd say the only thing I would be like mad at is someone who didn't serve, like trying to say, oh, veteran just to get money, clearly. But I saw this video the other day. It blew my mind. It was like this dude was telling the story about how, because they left like millions of dollars worth of equipment. They just like left it there, right? So this guy's saying, like when they were ordered to like pull out, they were told like, oh, just leave all the stuff there, leave all the equipment. And the guy even said like, leave it. He's like, this is expensive. Like they're gonna charge me for this shit when I come home. And they said, no, they'll reimburse you. Like, you'll get like a voucher, whatever. He was told, no, just leave it. He gets home, and then they send him a bill for all this equipment that he left behind, that he was told to leave behind. Like, what? How are you gonna charge someone for equipment that you told them to leave there? Like, that was crazy to me. Like,
common practice. That's some common stuff that is not far-fetched in this situation, this business. That's literally how I look at it. All right, we're gonna get you new everything, but anything you lost or that you left and it's property to us, it's all on you. And then he's gonna have to go through all type of legal things to finally get that down to it. But he's gonna get it resolved. But it's like, yeah, that's the hassle and that's the nonsense behind it.
Yeah, that's just crazy. It's like not only you're leaving these weapons like for our enemies to just take on top of that, but then like in order to justify the billions of dollars they've wasted, they're like now they're trying to just like charge veterans. So maybe some of them don't even want to go through the hassle, or like you said, all the bureaucratic like red tape and nonsense they got to go through. Some of them might just be like, oh, whatever.
And so you hear how you just said that though, Pablo. Think about that. Like we seeing this. So we're a veteran now. You after combat, somebody saying, hey, leave this equipment here, and you're saying, wait, this is what's wrong with you. First off, the enemy's gonna get this. Second of all, I'm gonna get charged. They're gonna say it's me. And then we know, all right, we left that, and I gave you a warning. So we got to put two and two together. Oh, y'all wanted that to stay there,
right? Facts.
And those dots start getting connected from things like that. It's no you're not gonna just do that just to waste it away. And like I said, they always gonna make sure that armed force, so that soldier is gonna get. He's not gonna have to end up. He's gonna be able to get his get that bill put away. But that's the whole point of this. Why is that over there though? This happens nonstop. It's the same thing we said. It's all these things in Mogadishu, all over the place, everywhere. That's what neo-colonialism is all about, and how you hold it together is a harsh reality.
Facts, bro. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting, because it was like going on during this week. I was like watching some of it while I was at work and shit, and I was like debating bringing it up here because I'm like, well, like me and Social didn't serve, so I'm like, it's like weird to just like give my opinion on it. But I feel like since you were up here anyway,
no, that's perfect.
Like it was an interesting thing to get into. But
yeah, it's not really our business to give input on that, but it's nice to get your input.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, and that actually kind of stayed out all day with the my students today. I haven't. Coming back in here, I haven't seen this many. I haven't seen this many bandanas in the classroom in my life. Shout out to them though. I got a lot of work to do, but I go in the classroom and I had a whole class of kids in blue bandanas. I'm not saying that they all whatever any gang, but I that stood out. But they all knew that I was a Marine before I even got in there, and they was bringing that up, and the honor that I never had students honor it like that without me, and on the first day without what they just introducing that to me, because the principal's allegedly, her pops was in the armed forces, so she's been big on the military, so she been pushing that when she hired me. I didn't know this, but it's interesting that that's coming up today, and that was like the theme of my first day today. But yeah,
interesting. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a wave.
It's interesting how things work. It's interesting. Just like I was talking about with the Rudolph and Frosty shit earlier. Some things just fall in line.
Facts, bro. Facts. What's the plans for the plans for the New Year's? What's anything y'all gonna share with the people? Any projects, any ideas?
Well, I don't know about the New Year, but coming up, probably like right after the New Year, our 50th episode, which is also just a couple days before our 1 year anniversary. So that's technically our 1 year anniversary episode 50, because we did have to skip 2 weeks throughout the year at some point. I think like early on in the show, for whatever reasons. But I think one was for my birthday and then one was for something else. But anyway, so episode 50, Unscripted Logic. That's our 1 year. We got a couple weeks to plan it. So we got like 8 weeks to plan it or whatever.
All right. So I'm gonna just both of y'all have access to y'all got like voice things that y'all could just do quick recordings on, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's add something in the mix, and we just gonna throw it out here. Just gonna freestyle something. I've been planning on this already, but have y'all seen that show I have, Great Power, that cartoon?
A little bit, yeah.
So
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I just started like really pushing it, but it's like I'm ready to I've been wanting y'all to be a part of, but it's the whole point of it is the whole thing about racism. He's a black man. He's an ex-Black Panther, and he's with a white woman who has a family with the KKK. But they both dropped how they was living their lives, basically, even though they is inbred in them still, and they're together. And their whole concept is, one grew up on Black Power, one grew up on White Power. It's Great Power. And they come up with a podcast. They got different guests and all that type of stuff. And they do it. It's basically prank phone calls. That's
amazing. I was gonna start doing that with a friend of mine that lives in Buffalo, because he has the perfect voice for it. Him and I were gonna start doing that. But that's fire. I love that.
Good, exactly. I got an idea that I wanted because he's the whole point. I'll just throw this out there, and so y'all can get an idea. He's been beating everybody with the prank. I want him to finally lose with the prank call. I want somebody who knows that a prank call is coming, and they're gonna know how to handle him. And I was thinking about doing something with like y'all gonna trip him up with like with two different voices gonna be soaking him or something like that. But we're gonna put it together. I'm ready to. It's gonna. I want to
absolutely.
Yeah, that episode. That would be episode 4. That's gonna be officially the 4th episode. I want to release that for New Year.
For sure. Okay. All right. Word.
Yeah, we already know. Like when I did
y'all be on it. Go subscribe to MME Educating, man. Go at Cartoon King. I promise you, man. He every time he goes live, all the videos he drops, all very, very dope content. There's always tons of people in his lives. He's always talking about dope shit. So definitely go subscribe and definitely keep an eye out for these cartoons, man. New Year's,
yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. And I was trying to ask y'all, because before I head out, I want to definitely know what y'all think about. Have y'all heard about the CEO killer, and what are y'all thoughts about it?
I've just seen like the clips and the picture of him when they were like,
"Oh." So apparently he was arrested, right? So he was just arrested at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I heard something like that right before I was leaving work.
I saw. So my girl told me, and someone else told me. And then I was like, well, I don't know, because all they have is the picture of him. He doesn't have a criminal. They didn't know his name. So I don't know. Maybe they don't have the right guy, but apparently they do, because then Fox News put something out about it. So
yeah.
So I think they got him. Like, bro, my girl said to me, she's like, he should have had an escape plan. I said he did, but he should have kept going. He should not have stopped in Pennsylvania, and he definitely shouldn't have been at no damn McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, wear a goddamn mask, man. Like people still wear masks, so it's not even like weird.
Right. Well, do we know like why he shot this dude? Like,
well, I assume. I mean, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't care why he shot him. I just think that I'm not even going to say what I think, but I think it's probably maybe he had a family member who got denied some type of health care or some type of health insurance, and I don't know. That's what I think. Like, wouldn't that drive you to do something like that? Maybe like
allegedly.
Yeah, when you're emotional like that and there's that type of rage, you want, if you really think about that, you want to be something gruesome. You want to destroy them. You want the person to see you. That person seemed like they was professional, calm, no emotions. They just wanted the job done and didn't care if you saw
Right, it looked like Assassin's Creed.
Nah, well, hold
right?
on. They I heard a lot of people saying that, but his gun did jam every time he tried to shoot it. So you can't be that professional if your
What do you
gun
mean? Guns jam, bro. Like,
I know, but every shot.
Yeah, I mean, but
you might have just
What
had
kind
a
of gun? What kind of gun do you have? Because the gun that I have doesn't jam ever.
Yeah,
ever,
but
ever.
If he remember he wrote that he got scarving whatever he wrote on the thing. I don't know if he carved it out. If he wrote, I don't know if they said what he did, but if it's carved out, he carved out things on the bullets. That would make sense on why it was jamming.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, maybe it's because he altered the bullets and that caused it to jam. That could be, that's what I was thinking.
You see how calm he was with you see how calm he was, and he kept his aim steady while he was fixing the jam, while he was
yeah.
That's not like that's what I'm saying. It don't look because that's what a lot of people are rooting for him, because they saying that United Healthcare they denied 1/3 of all of the people who applied for insurance. It was this big thing during the whole COVID era and all that. So, but it's like, yeah, if it was emotion, this guy, and then he had enough. He had the first of all, he was there 7 a.m. waiting for this guy who had a meeting at 8 a.m. and he just happened to know this guy was going to be there at 7 a.m. Come from the train station. After that, after he put the hit out, he do the hit. He gets on an e-bike, gets on a taxi, goes to Central Park, drops off his bag that has Monopoly money in it. There's two with the like what is and then he goes into Port Authority. You go into a place where there's cameras everywhere, and they say they don't know where he is. They never seen him leave. He might could be in any. It was just that's nothing about that. I mean, like I said, it could be anything. It could be somebody who professional. You could just be some type of ex-military person. Not to throw them out there like that, but I'm saying you could be some type of ex-law enforcement, anything, and have a family member or be part of some insurance thing. You're 100% right, but it just was like interesting with as much when things happen in New York City, how fast everything went down with Trey Ave. It was everything got caught up real fast. Got all that information.
Right, even like the marathon bombing stuff, like how quick I'm just saying, like how quick stuff starts that. But like I don't know, like how do you know this dude's got a meeting? How do you know? Like it almost seems like someone, unless he was like hacking stuff, like he had to have someone helping him, or
it's too professional for me to not
right,
think that.
right, like.
He could just be a good shot,
James.
Yo, Haji said they denied 90% of the claims.
Yeah, that's why I've been
crazy.
keeping that up, because that's the comment of the night so far.
Yo, I didn't see
that's
that.
The comment of the night so far. Yo, if anybody wants to pull up, just make sure you're wearing headphones, so that way there's no feedback or anything like that.
And that's the third largest in the country. I mean, that's the first largest in the country. That's the first largest insurance company in the country, and 90% is denied. That's insane.
My girl has that insurance.
Oh, praise the Lord. Everything is going well. That's crazy.
Yeah, we might have to change that.
Or maybe if that's the reason why it's about to change, then.
I was just gonna say, if a new CEO comes in after damn, who's gonna want to take that spot and not like be like, hold up?
Not
Hold up.
me.
Maybe we should change some shit.
And then he had death threats and didn't have security. It's interesting.
Right.
Very interesting.
These corporate fat cats.
Hazy
man.
in the building. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the chat always.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to pull up can pull up. Just please make sure you have headphones.
Yeah, and I'm about to be out though. I got to get ready for tomorrow and all that. But yeah, I know it's all love always, man. Do y'all always keep it authentic? Y'all already know real recognize real.
You were up here for the important part of the show. So
lessons.
You know, you always show up right when you're needed, man. Always.
Like the universe, homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Estamos en las manos de Dios, mi gente, mi hermanos. Take care, y'all. All love. I'm gonna be in the chat though.
Yes, sir. Blessings.
Salute.
Ah, man. Yo, anybody wants to pull up, hit the link, open panel. If we can get a couple people up here, we'll do some bar pong. I'm looking at Cyzure and Fresh Coast right now. You know when I'm saying that. So Cyzure and Fresh Coast, Hazy, pull up. All y'all pull up. Do some.
What do you know about
bar pong?
What you know about 15th century astronomers?
What you know about 12-year-old Pablo?
What? That sounded sus, bro.
No, I was just about to tell the people how you were as a little kid. That's all.
Nah, you didn't even know. You didn't even know me when I was 12.
What?
I don't know.
What? I definitely knew you when you were 12.
What you know about? What you know about doing collaborations with people from the sector, and you get their feature, and you're like, hold up, I gotta mastermind it like Hector, Salamanca's, I drop it on yous,
Casablanca.
Like yo, I said of all the
ain't black and white like Casablanca.
Of all the jib joints, yo, I pinpoint when I fucking my flip my big to this joint, yo, I dismiss you like early release from school. I defeat these fools because I be so cool.
And the police aren't cool.
They be cool.
They beat me, fool.
Yo, I'd be like completely blue.
This is too easy, dude.
I went to Nike and checked out these 3 shoes. Get a check, 'cause Nike check, I get checks. Yo, get wrecked. Yo, I'm like flippity dippity rippity. I fucking like Hank and Jesse too. Yo, I got a jet ski
in the chat.
I got a jet ski and it's jet ski blue.
Ooh. Fucking. Well, let's see do. What we do with the people is evil.
Nah, we ain't on.
We don't see no. I was in the movie Casino.
But you was the extra.
Cause I'm too extra. Scorsese said, nah, bro.
So you better read all about it.
Like a newspaper.
Cause we too major.
I got 2 neighbors.
Pew, that's 2 lasers. Like Tomb Raider.
Oh, I was just gonna fucking say that. Oh, you hater.
You get folded up like a newspaper.
Already used that.
But no.
Get a new flavor.
Same words I reuse later. Like a crossword in the newspaper. Oh. New flavor.
When I go to the toilet, I use used paper.
Yo, that's disgusting though. I bust the flow. Like I
My
just
nuts is
finished in
low.
some disgusting hoe.
And my nuts is low. What the fuck you know about a busted hoe with busted toes and a busted nose
And busted clothes.
and busted clothes? I
Uh-huh.
still fuck those hoes.
I still fucked her though. Pulled it to the side like a fucking toe and fucked it up until up I go.
And touch the sky and then reach down and touch my toes.
Mm,
What's up with bro? Why
I
you
don't
trying
know.
to jock my steez? Get off your knees and stop talking, please.
Why you jocking me? These wannabes, I bees an anomaly, like a whole llama bees, like a llama bean in a
In a
time
time
machine.
machine. My
Yo,
rhyming's mean.
I
Yo,
cruise
I
through
fucking yo, hold
with
up. Yo, hold up. Hold
I
up. Let me
cruise through
go.
with
Let me
time
go.
machines.
Uh
Uh-huh.
Yo, I fucking blew up an Eiffel beam just by looking at it sideways like a
trifling scheme.
I was about to say trifling steez. Yo, back to
Too
the
easy.
cycle, please. This is too easy. Give us some words, yo. Give us some words.
Yo, I bust a can like I'm trying to recycle these. I might just be a psycho G. I get the rifle and I might snipe you. B. Like what comes after the letter A. Just take a look at the resume and you get left up in dismay. Cause I am a renegade like
yesterday,
Emmons Day.
December 8th.
December 8th.
Yo, I've been doing this since I was in second grade.
And
I'll be doing it till I see the
pencil
heavens
blade.
gate. Yo, I fucked a bitch on the second date.
In second
Last
grade.
night in second grade. Nah, it was last night. But it was really my girl who was role playing.
Role
think.
playing.
Actually, I don't know. It might have been a different girl. I'm just kidding. Yo, hold up real quick. I know we're in a little bit of a rhythm here, but speaking of flows, and no, I do not cheat on my girlfriend, but speaking of flows, speaking of flows, I did go and see Raekwon, Ghostface, and Jizza over the weekend as well. I meant to say that earlier. So, compliments of one of Pablo's brothers. So he couldn't go. Pablo and whoever else was working too, so they couldn't go. So I took the tickets and I went, and it was subpar.
Damn.
It was cool. It was cool, but they started like an hour and a half late, so they didn't do like a bunch of songs, and then also like Jiz's mic was wicked low for like the first 5 songs, and then they couldn't get Ghostface mic right the whole fucking set for him and Raekwon. It was crazy. But it was still fun. It was still cool to see, you know. Fucking 60-year-old guys rap lyrics that I used to rap when I was
I
12.
love seeing Skeletons live.
Right. Nah, but it was cool though.
I'm
not gonna lie.
I was thinking like rolling when people are like, oh, I paid $300 for the Rolling Stone. I'm like, really? Now?
But I do kind of like I was like after the show, and the person I went with, I know we were both like that. Yeah, that was fun, but like could have been better, you know, like. And the person who gave me the tickets, he's like, how was it? I'm like, well, you didn't miss out on anything, so that's good. but no, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like terrible, but it felt like a Christmas cash grab. That's what it felt like.
Right. Like
Because this was
Gotti.
because this was like a last minute tour. Like I think it like I first heard about it like last month or the month before or something. So
Yo, Geechee Gotti, I get Christmas money just to diss this dummy.
Yo, since we playing bar pong, yo, I'll explode like a fucking car bomb. And since we playing bar pong, we're gonna go back and forth on the table like a garçon. Let's go.
But you're not hard. I drop like Vietnam bombs and drops like .coms. I got hot songs. And
I fucked a hot mom.
Fan.
I fucked a hot mom last night.
Hot mom and
I was on the top, dog. I was on the top, dog. She ate my hot dog. We went for a long walk.
I had to do a spin off like top dog.
We had our socks off.
Get smoked so bad you got Planet Eyes. Shout out to Hong Kong.
Oh,
racist bars. Let's go.
Yo, all weekend I've been listening to thong song.
But just the ad lib parts. A rap is smart.
That's wrong. I'm gonna hit the bong strong.
I was waiting for a pause between the two of you. Shout out Gullah JB, hit Sean's John.
Then I called Sean's mom. That's it. I just called that. We didn't do nothing else.
You called Sean's mom?
Uh-huh.
Damn, dog. Fucking, we're gonna have to switch up the rhyme scheme.
But he ain't seen her that long because she's long gone.
I was trying to think of something because Sean Hunter ain't seen his mom.
I was just gonna say for Sean Hunter. That's literally.
He ain't seen his mom in a minute. Yo, hold on, give us some words. Yo, give us some words. I was just gonna
do a new rhyme scheme.
Hold up, MMA.
Why you always cutting me off?
Because
I'm busting a Glock.
You ain't doing that, bitch. You fucking are soft.
No, your mouth, bitch. Shove it. A sock.
Yo, you sound like a faggot the way you're coming off.
Coming across.
Like yo, don't fucking fix my bars, bro.
It was better this way.
I know it was, but don't fucking fix it. This is bar pong, bro.
I can't think of anything. I'm beating myself. Might as well bust in a sock.
What? Time out.
You gotta have out.
Busting a sock. Fuck it, I'm lost. I've been ducked in the sauce. I've been ducked in the sauce. Had hundreds of thoughts and
my shoulders. I'm dusting them off.
I was with your girl and I took like 4 showers. I can't get the must of it off.
It must have been off.
If you fucked her, you must have been soft.
She said I could come back later for a few dollars if I want.
All right, let's move away from that. Yo, it's about to be Christmas, motherfucker. What you know about spending Christmas alone, sleeping in a car? What you know about fucking having to pee in a jar?
I know all about it.
Real life bars right there. Bars.
You gotta know when you do a 3-hour show.
Facts.
What you know about the car ignition making a tick 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 sound when you're ticking it over? What you know about 300-pound
and you didn't
heifers,
get closure.
flipping them over.
You break up with your girl and you didn't get closure.
What you know
And you
about?
stayed in your bed till the sickness was over.
Mm.
And then you think this bitch was a fucking poser.
Poser.
This bitch was a poser.
So I'm ripping her posters. Because
Mm.
you know, posers, they got posters of people that don't actually like
Yep.
fire.
Yep.
Let's go.
And fucking run up in her house, kicking the
Sipping her
door,
sodas, flipping her sofa,
flipping her sofa,
like bitch, it is over.
kicking her dad like bitch, it is over.
Then flick a bic after pouring a bunch of gas, have it more lit than a smoker.
Well, smokers aren't lit.
Pretty lit, bro.
Smokers smokes. It's not lit.
Wow. What happened to don't correct the bars?
I said don't fix my bars. My bad. I did. We are freestyle. I think we are freestyling. It's forgivable. All right, where were we at?
Unforgivable.
Don't.
You are unoriginal.
Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. That was not nice. That
you
was
on some retarded shit.
That was not nice, Pablo.
I'm so dope. I gotta go to Bar Pong Anonymous.
Oh my god. like a Harvard scholar did.
Oh, it's just a Harvard scholarship.
No, like a Harvard scholar did who had a Harvard scholarship.
College scholarship.
Yo, fucking stop that shit.
Stop stopping me.
Oh, next time I see
constantly.
you,
I got quality. Y'all just want quantity.
Stop mockeries.
I'm high. I need some optometry. Because I can't see. Because my eyes is low like it. Because I got the bombest weed. You ain't stopping me. I'm an anomaly. And I cross my T's, dot my I's, and like Socrates, I wear soccer tees, even though I don't watch it.
I don't watch soccer. Autonomy. Autonomy. I'm with your girl and she on top of me. A shirt she got at Dollar Tree.
You owe me $14, you know, 007 something Sean Connery.
Oh, yo, actually, you know what, Cyzure? I'll leave you on the rock like I'm Sean Connery.
Nah, you brought up the wrong Bond. I guess we don't have a Bond like Timothy Dalton.
Oh,
this ain't over. Just like Daughtry. I don't know that. Terrible.
Stop.
I'm going home.
Stop it, please. With your gay references of some guy that no one cares about that won American Idol.
Stop pausing me.
I
like
got
a hot chick on the screen when you watch TV.
Yo, I got your girl cuffed. She said that the law got to me.
Throw us some words. This white people shit. Yep. Sure.
No, this is MC and shit.
Right.
What you know about it?
What you know about playing bar pong?
Sob softly.
What you know about playing bar pong with Cyzure and Pablo?
Nothing.
Right. That's it. There was no punchline.
Yeah, no, that's it.
That was the punchline.
I don't know about playing bar pong with myself. I could never know.
Right. I know nothing. Yo, you look like a gnome's cousin.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna hit the hold button.
Yo, I'm old, cousin.
Yo, shout out to the.
I used to live in a whole dungeon.
Cold crushing.
Cold crushing in a whole dungeon. I chill outside and eat cold muffins.
Well, you know about doing songs on BandLab because you got no budget.
But they still fire because you got Pablo Picasso production. Filthy.
Shit
you-
sounds so
what you
rough.
know about hearing that track and thinking it's whack, but telling them it's dope?
Oh, yeah, I
I
do that all
think
the
it's
time.
dope because you got split personalities, like you, your own cousin.
No, I'm just kidding. It is fire. Wait till y'all hear it. Give us some words, man. Make this shit dope.
Easy.
Talk that swastika. Nah, we don't do that over here. What?
Yeah. What
You gotta go somewhere else for that. I don't know.
I'll talk that swastika shit.
Do you know the
No,
origin?
we will not. No, we will not.
No, I
We
watched
will
the whole
not.
thing on the origins of the swastika. It's actually crazy.
I know, I did too. I know all about it, but we're not gonna
Wow.
talk about any of it at all regarding
Yo,
any
shout
of
out,
that.
shout out the black Nazis.
Yo, shout out to all the people who don't suck.
Yo, they said spinning kicks. I got your girl doing tricks like a gymnast.
Cause I flipped a bitch.
And then I did a kick a flip.
I
On some
said
ninja shit.
On some
Doing-
ninja shit. It was sick and shit.
and she got syphilis. But I'm doing more numbers than arithmetic.
Mm.
You about as
I played
retarded as
Twister with my
Infamous.
girl. I got a twisted bitch.
But her sister just as thick, brown
Mm.
skin, dark hair, indigenous.
Ooh.
Let's
Hit it
go.
while the beat's playing. Do it rhythmic. Terrible.
Terrible. Let's switch up the like throw us some words, man.
I can't focus. I need to take my Ritalin.
Yo, I can't focus. I need to fucking know. You need to know this. I'm the dopest that you ever seen in your life. You are hopeless. You're a joke and you know it. So go. Just be gone for the moment. Fuck you.
Nah, fuck you. You gonna go ghost, bitch. Your life got no bliss. It's gonna tank down all the way like stock and Forex. Forex. I don't know.
Yo. Okay, pantry items, water, and melon. Okay, 3. I'm gonna use that as 3 separate ones. Okay. Yo, I'll be in the pantry looking for the corn. Like Pablo, rescue me. Get my back.
Help us, Hazy. We drown in here. Me and
Hazy, salute. Vinegar.
I'm trying to fit. Yo,
Yo,
Girl,
hold up,
girl
hold
that I
up, hold
finger
up,
her.
hold up. Ah, yo, fucking,
Your
yo,
sister, I fingered her. Smelled
I'm
it.
sour
reeked
like
of
vinegar. I'm sour like vinegar. I met that bitch, then I fingered her, scissored her. Fucking watch my girl scissor her. Fucking
got something for you like an integer.
I love melons, especially after water.
What?
That's one of the other words, water.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Water.
And he wanted us to probably do some sort of racist watermelon reference, but
Yeah. I
Water.
don't know, bro. Yeah.
That's a hot word.
yo, water, you will get slaughtered.
Yeah, that's not even a good
I'll
word.
suck your girl's
Here's the thing.
melons,
You gotta.
and
it
you
has
will
to
be bothered.
compound words like pantry items. That's a good one. We need like a multi, not just a word.
Right, that's what exactly we need
Vinegar,
multis
like
here.
that.
Yeah, we need multis. Pantry items.
her panty lining smell like pantry items. Man, and my damn
Her name was Sandy Titus.
And she needs multiple bottles of sanitizer.
You soft as a dandelion and you gladly dying.
And you whine to Danny Ryman.
Speed Racer. Oh, yo, I've been doing this since I was a teenager.
I got 3 pages.
Yo, I started rapping, then I stopped and picked it back up a week later.
You couldn't be lamer.
I like
Yo,
chicken
do
fingers.
me.
What you know about Zaxby buying?
We were on Speed Racer.
We're on Speed Racer. You really seem hater.
Yo, I will.
Well, you can switch the scheme. Yo, you can switch the scheme later.
You about as whack as that rapper C
scheme.
Major.
Yo, you can switch the scheme later. This is chill your behavior.
I got guns like Arnold and Eraser. That'll erase your.
Yeah, Cyzure, you're throwing a tantrum. Chill your behavior.
You need to be swifter. Your lines need to be tailored.
That doesn't rhyme with behavior.
Be tailored. Like Tim.
The tool
you
man.
Need improvement.
You need improvement.
So
what the fuck
moving.
is you doing? Just keep it moving.
Said I'm coming with the Tommy. Shout out the Green Ranger.
Marissa Tomei.
I came
with her this
blazer.
With her, this isn't so gray.
Nah.
I would love life with Marissa Tomei.
Blazer that couldn't be beiger.
Yo, I was with this bitch who queefed, and I don't want to seem hater, but but I never went back.
Yo, I got your girl's tits on my screen.
Then I went back a week later.
Yeah, you gotta let people get their bars off, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to you.
I know. Well, I was still going.
Well, it's bar pong. You go back and forth.
Okay. What's up with the interruption? Finish busting.
And your cousin.
End of this
it's
discussion.
Disgusting.
End of this discussion.
Christina Milian. I don't need these opinions.
Ricky Lake. Yo, this isn't taped like Ricky Lake.
Because what you're spitting's fake. Bitch, this is great. Like I swim in the lakes.
Pablo thinks this is great, like a prison grape.
Nah, I got it mapped out. This a body prison break.
Good way to come back from the gay joke.
Yeah.
I made against you. Prison break. Yo, this isn't fake. We be backpack. We be. Yo.
Oh, yeah. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, Hazy, you sound crazy.
Hazy,
you sound crazy. Yo, you should reload it, maybe.
I said, Hazy, audio crazy. I feel like it audibly raped me.
God, please save me.
Your bars ain't hot. Turn on the AC.
What, backpacking with rack rapping?
To be real, your bars amaze me. But you suck. New Jersey drone. No.
Damn, this fucking segment sucks. We should have ducked.
No way. No way. We got some gems in this. We got some gems.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, maybe you guys are trash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we had some gems.
I've been killing it. No, I was kidding. No, I had like 2 good ones.
I had a couple good ones too. Cyzure, I don't know. You had a lot of
the Sean Connery one.
Material. Yeah, that was fire.
$007.
That was fire, and I wish I had a better rock bar after it, but I was trying to, think too quick. But
Yeah, but you don't have the lux for it. That's why you hit rock bottom.
I should have worked off that Sean Connery when I did the Timothy Dalton. That's an alter E. Go like altered beasts. Nothing.
Yo,
Nothing.
you ever been
Crickets.
to Albany?
Pablo said.
Yo, you ever been to Albany with your mom a week?
What?
She decided that she had to take a test for her law degree.
Did you share a hotel room?
Nah, but I heard
your mom
more
promised me
that that's something that happens oftenly.
Yo, your mom fucked the whole soccer team.
And then sobbed for weeks.
Oh shit.
They were the ones saying, "Stop it, please."
Because
No, then she went back to your dad and watched Dawson's Creek.
It must have been an awesome week.
I was say awful. It must have been an awful week.
Yo, tell your mom to give me a call and talk to me.
Honestly,
I got something to offer, please. And it's not my D. No, it is.
I think that's something you should take into your own hands. Autonomy.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, all right. I think we keep moving a little too close to the, I think we get a little too close to the boundary there sometimes, but
boundary.
Yo, your mom's profound to me. Yo, the day that she founded me,
she also went down on me.
Oh, Pablo, come on. She also went down on me.
Now it seems.
And then she clowned on me. No.
She gave the whole town disease.
And
went mad like cow
disease.
What you know about
that was a wilder week.
Yo, what you know about having the best 3-round battle of the year? They had to crown me king.
Who did?
You know
did?
about having the biggest body of the year and it being so fire that everyone was like, nah, he probably had a whole team of writers. Right. Undoubtedly.
Hold on.
No doubt, my G.
And I was like, nah.
Is that true, though?
Comedy.
Yeah, I got an award. My battle versus Emmy was.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. That's fire.
You're talking the battle of the year and body of the year. Get your fucking facts straight. Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Body of the year.
I'm out the loop.
It's called body your career.
Till I'm ollie up out of here.
I will show that your
body my career, but I do not even care.
I do not appear.
But you're not on my tier.
I said, don't sleep on me, fruit, like an insomnia pear.
No.
To be fair, I was trying something,
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yo,
Cyzure, keep trying, bud.
Why you gotta be weird?
Why you gotta be weird? You don't gotta. You don't gotta. You don't gotta. You don't gotta explain. Just gotta maintain with that shit on your brain, like DMX said.
I'm not trying to.
But sometimes you're a PMS head.
Hey, don't make me take flight like I hopped in a plane.
Mm-hmm.
PMS head.
And sang Chocolate Rain.
Just because
You
it
get
popped in my
twisted like a
brain.
weeded dreadhead.
Yo, I'd be sitting on a plane and I'd be like, why we ain't left yet?
I said I'm the
we're
the
gonna
king,
take the
everyone
next
else,
jet.
it's like he's the next best.
Pablo, we're gonna take the next jet.
So place your best bet. Cause I'll take your friend's head and raise it up like the roof when
Drop dead friend.
So much money, I got G's in excess.
Yo, I get
your
Zed.
mom, she's a temptress. And she's intensive.
You know I get Zeds.
You know what?
You know I get Zeds.
I get Zeds. Meth head.
I met this redhead. Her and all her best friends.
And I got with them because they get bread.
In Austin, Texas.
No.
But then I left them.
Because they live on a dead end.
When I was on my deathbed, I conned a red cent.
Oh, that makes sense.
It did.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I gotta pay rent.
Damn, I need a bar for entrance.
Yo,
I'm narcoleptic.
My bar is impressive.
Coming
Yo,
off the top
Pablo.
like the bestest.
Cyzure's bars make me fall asleep like a narcoleptic. Pablo's bars impressive. Cyzure, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I slept with your mom, then I got infected.
You probably did. You probably most definitely did. If you slept with my mom, there's a good chance.
Yeah, because she's dead, bro. You'd have to have got an erection.
Yep.
And they got an erection.
And she wasn't in my life, so thanks for bringing that up, Cyzure. Now I'm gonna cry about that all night. So thanks.
Wow.
She wasn't even in my life, my whole life. So thanks, Cyzure.
The trauma is deafening.
Unbelievable. The disrespect. And I thought you
on a panel all day. They
I
talking
know.
about boning your dead mom.
I know. I thought you.
I fucked your dead mom.
My dead mom who abandoned me. Like, bro. Like, I thought you were a man of God. That's some like low down shit. Like,
yo, I said I question the man in you, cause I fucked your dead mom that also abandoned you.
Ooh.
And have the cameraman record while I'm using both hands and choke slamming you.
Well, that hurts.
Yo, I will Dudley Boys 3D you through a flaming barbed wire table and break your fucking neck like Mae Young, so you'll not ever be able to stand up and perform.
I remember when that happened, bro. I remember.
And broadcast it on cable.
I watched it live.
Broadcast it on Comcast cable.
Oh, you stole that from Eminem. You stole that bar.
Yeah, well, apparently Eminem stole bars from Cage. So,
excuse me. Wow, that was disgusting. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
You get a hysterectomy disrespecting me.
I know, but then he also said, I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it.
Yeah, he said that line 4 times.
And then I think he also did say a line about stealing cages, bars, and like, so what? Fuck
I bite
you,
your
basically.
motherfucking style just to make it fresher.
I bite your motherfucking style just to make it fresher.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck you. But I don't agree with I don't agree with it, but hey.
Spit some bars.
That's not one of his best lines, you know. It's not like he stole something fucking monumental.
Yeah, whatever. It says NJ drone.
Shut up. Spit some bars.
Yo, I spit
Yo,
the best
hold up.
lines.
Rap about Hazy's not having headphones.
Yo, I sent in like a death drone and trying to sync it up like Hazy's headphones.
Using 2 of them. That was fine.
When I be listening to early Deftones, because my flow just can't die like Deathstroke. I get dollars like Destro. I'm the best, so let's go.
Oh.
If you let go my ego, my ego, I let go, I get control, and you never know who got the better flow, so just stick to the tempo.
Let's
if
go.
I pop it like Mentos, I'm fresher like French toast. From the east to the west coast, I'll be the best, so you better rep so you know I might just let go and get a fucking breakfast roll. Complete with the eggs on the side.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
It
comment. I'm gonna
Yeah.
comment. I'm just gonna commentate, and I'm gonna give you both like words or like a situation.
Commentate and moderate when I start to
Nah,
drop
I think
tape.
I might opt down.
My
Why?
bars are great. You awful. They on a scale of 1 to 10, they are an 8.
Hold up. Hey, that was fire. Hold up. Why Cyzure? Because I said that you made me upset.
I'm not really adding anything.
What? Of course you are. It sucks with just me and Pablo.
Some more people gotta hop up.
I know. I agree. But, you know, you're here.
Hop up in the crowd.
I'm gonna give you. All right, Cyzure.
I'm trying to rap. You fucking interrupting me.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, go ahead. I'm trying to give Cyzure a word and keep him included.
Keep him included.
There you go, Cyzure.
Yo,
keep him included.
So reclusive. Yo, you just being stupid. Like,
I wanted to get to real life, hop down, leave this illusion.
You just need excuses.
Like the lead girl in Clueless. You be so buffoonish. See me, I'm aloofish.
Michael Rappaport.
My schemes are elusive. Michael Rappaport. I might rap on your grandpa's porch, and I might slap the Statue of Liberty's backwards torch back and forth. What'd you say? Palindrome?
Marines.
Back and forth like a matador.
I
said she got a thick lower body like half an orc, but she kind of looks like a maddened dwarf.
I was playing Madden.
And she came with the hammer like that is Thor. That's all.
Yo, that was poor.
I've been sad for sure.
Sad for before I was sad, now I'm just mad for sure. I'm old school like Madden 4. So go cop my new CD. Just so happens to have been had in stores.
And then keep on coming back for more.
Go in the fridge.
Because I have rapport like Michael Rappaport. So what's the rap report?
Damon Wayans.
You've crashed off course like Damon Wayans. I'm not going to do the major pain because it's major lame and you know how I play the game. So let me twist it up like Ace of Spades. I'll say it to your face, never behind your back because that's how haters hate. Motherfucker, let's set it straight. I said I call a spade and an ace, but I'm the king in this deck, and you can't play. I don't play with lames.
Right, and some bathing apes, and then we got
Uh-huh.
this whole place banging like an 808.
Uh-huh.
You wishing you had the same, okay, but instead we're way smarter. That's why with your girl we getting brains for days.
So you
Hey,
should
okay?
just fade away like a shot from Dr. J while I rock away like Queens rock away. So just walk away because you'll get bombed today because I got the body bag of the year and you all ashamed. You in my shadow, you know you can't rhyme scrabble. I time travel, I rhyme battle, I motherfucking the illest in the world. I
Emmett
spit it while I'm
Smith.
chilling with your girl.
Emmett Smith.
I bust it like it's the inside of a pearl, like Emmett Smith. Why you testing this? Let's just get to this and flip like a Tetris brick. Bitch, I might hit you with the crescent kick like Tekken 6. Cause you know
Jerry
I'm the best in this
Seinfeld.
bitch.
Jerry Seinfeld.
But you gotta let Cyzure go. Jerry Seinfeld, stand up. Why I gotta steal the show?
Jerry Seinfeld. I know y'all are happy that people are up here because you're like, damn it, I don't want to carry myself with these and bury lines well. With
See, this is why you should.
Harry
That was not
Nines
very
well.
stand up.
You were
Jerry
trying to diss
Seinfeld.
us. Yeah. Oh, get next in line, pal.
You were where we rhyme well. I carry signs well.
You marry guys well.
Might as well be airing myself.
Because in this rhyme field, I might yield better results when I yield a double X, triple Excalibur type weapon.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Dieselish.
You said type
Grim
weapon.
Reaper in.
Said type weapon. I need 9 seconds. My preference is this knife, brethren. Plus gasoline that's high unleaded, and when I accept it, I'm swiping debit.
Butterfly effect.
Yo, high heavens. I'll be like, I might cut a guy to death while he's still in the womb, like the butterfly effect. I bust a rhyme, and yes, you fucking jester guys, you just couldn't try to come inside correct. So I might have to show you how to do it. I'm a pro with the music, and my flow is so stupid, you know I'm just gonna lose it. Cooped up, yelling at the mic. Your fucking beard is weird.
Yo, you're gonna
clear,
hop
you
in.
queer.
Right, you said butterfly effect. Y'all are weird. You like to circumcise some heads. I always come with weird ass lines because that's my purpose. My defense is I don't really give a fuck. I just want to say something funny because
and I think
I
that
get nervous with my
best.
friends.
Extraterrestrial.
Yo, my finger glow like I'm E.T. the extraterrestrial. If I get a hoe, doesn't matter if I'm ever met her though. I still stay on time like a motherfucking metronome.
I said extraterrestrial. I already killed ME, but I got more bars. I got extraterrestrial.
Unidentified flying object.
Yo, I'd be like a UFO in the night sky. Cause you might see me fly by like what's on your timeline. That's an unidentified, unflying object. So I'm like, I just might be the top prospect. So go motherfucking re-listen to all the hot shit you might not have digested.
Might not have got yet.
Cyzure
jump in at any moment when he's starting to die
I
down.
said shout out to Vinegar. I like the nice fries at Five Guys. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how time flies on my mic. See, anyone that tries to cross my line, they die like a Chinese lady's name who is
Die.
yeah.
Yo, I just have one question. Why?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
That's my hero.
Yo, I was mad when De Niro sat face to face and told him his whole plot and still tried to get away with Mad De Niro. But of
Raging
course, he
Bull.
died at the end because he's an anti-hero.
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull. I'm trying to get paid in full.
Mm-hmm.
You about to get take to school with this razor dude like a scooter. You better scoot off because I'm in an angry mood.
I'll take a baseball bat to the base of your skull and run the bases loaded like a grand slam, and then I take it home.
Christmas movies.
Yo, a Christmas movie.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. The way you spit is corny. When I listen, boring. I couldn't sit here yawning to 6 more awnings.
Till 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Like,
About
yo,
you bitching and moaning.
like, really? That's how this shit's going?
Right, yeah, and that excuse was kind of fishy, like you swim with Dory.
The night before.
Well, I gotta start it every time.
See,
When we
the
rhyme
night
for sport.
before, when we rhyme for sport, I had a pipe a whore. My lines, of course, go over your mind like a seismic force that's in the sky for sure, and lightens more than just
a tiny dwarf that you need to recollect like the night before. I might destroy.
It lights my iron sword. You're quite a bore. I'll take my iron sword
And jam it inside your fucking mom. She's
Giant
a giant
whore.
whore.
getting bagged. This is Michael Kors.
I'm the Highlander. When I chop your head off, it's your skills that I absorb like a lightning orb.
Yo, this is like something I never tried before.
Yo, how is there 3 of us up here,
Hold
but
up.
none of us would make it to the final 4?
It's Cell Games, Final Form. You act like you never rhymed before.
Yo, I was in a hotel and someone was dead, but I didn't find the whore.
I was trying to score.
I was kind of sore.
Heroin
I was just
from the
trying
night
to score.
before.
I was just trying to score, but I
Wound up
didn't
with your mom
find
in
the
a bed,
whore.
and I finally scored.
Said I'm trying to kick your ass without leaving a bruise. Need to get a sock and then find an orange.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, this man's a fraud.
Yo, I see
grandma with the
Pablo
panties
blowing
off
up like a cannonball.
and left a gift in her box like I'm Santa Claus.
I said you're getting folded like a laptop.
A laptop.
Laptop. Deck
Your
the
bitch
halls.
is just my
When I grab my
laptop.
clock,
Deck the halls.
You gotta
then I
twist
slap
like
a broad.
grandpa clock. Bitch's right hand, leave your grandpa clock.
Said I was at college earlier. Every bitch on the campus hot.
Like Amanda Fox.
I
I don't even know if that's the right shit.
Or Bernie
Yeah, I don't
Sanders'
even know
mom.
if that's a person.
Sound of fire though.
Home Alone.
I
Yo,
said you thought that was groundbreaking, but it's really an aftershock.
I the way I'm cracking rocks, like
Cyzure,
gravel
to your
rocks.
parents, you were an afterthought.
Damn.
They wanted to grab the Glock, put it to their own heads, pull the
They wanted to
trigger,
take him to the orphanage
so the
and pass
sadness
them off.
stops.
No,
Yeah,
they
so
wanted
the
to take him to the orphanage and pass him off.
so the sadness
Like
stops.
Hasselhoff. Trying to pass this hassle off.
Like
Man.
Hasselhoff.
Like Hasselback when he passes off.
Jingle all the way.
Damn, y'all have a
Jingle
lot
all
of
the way.
animosity.
I spit a bar for days like jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way.
Old
Really
people
weird.
go crazy, but
Jingle all
bingo's
the way.
just old people go crazy, but bingo's just a game.
I thought
And
you were
bingo
saying
was
no.
his name.
Eno nominate.
Sin ain't no fraud. I agree, Haji. I agree. All good, Dangster. We're gonna be here for about 45 more minutes. We're
I'm
just
getting
just
home.
bar ponging it up. Just getting home. Yo, I'm at home getting stoned while you probably driving or something. Or getting drove.
Nah. I'd be in the back of a cab with my feet up, with your bitch's head in my lap, rolling the weed up. Cause the way you rapping is whack, I stay G'd up. When I
Pablo, you know
And I
damn
go for
well
the
you'll
trunks,
get beat
no
up.
freezer.
Pablo, you know damn well you get beat up. So shut your fucking teeth up.
Sigma water. Stop it. Stop it with the water. That's not a good
Said you get
rhyme.
cracked over the head with a teacup.
Sick Mosh, you should be up here.
Right,
with us.
right. See,
Get
what you
up
need to
here.
understand is like water bottle would be good.
Yeah,
not
water. All right, there you go. Water
This
bottle.
ain't conventional. Shout out Geneva.
Watercoloring.
Watercoloring.
It's not even anything that exists. Like,
So I tried to
Watercoloring.
download a video, and it started buffering.
I said you're you, then I'm another being. Ronald Duggery.
I don't care, Sick Mosh. Get up here. I just got out of work too, bud. I'm just kidding. I didn't.
Watercoloring.
Sometimes I get a text from Pablo and he's like, this ain't a song, it's just a free.
But I still got your broad
Hold up, are you
under
saying?
me.
Are you saying you talk to Pablo behind the scenes and you have the nicest dreams about him buying you things? And
that whole sentence was pause.
Well, that's because Cyzure's whole life is pause.
That was all pause, dog.
Cyzure's whole life is pause.
Nah, I punch you till you nod off with the sawed off.
Actually, that's not true.
Yeah.
I know for a fact Cyzure's life's not pause. Pause.
This
But
gonna be a swan song.
I seen Cyzure with a girl one time.
One time.
No,
One
I
time
did.
for the one time.
One time for the one time. I did though. I did see Cyzure with a girl.
That is a fact.
And I said, Cyzure, who is that? And he said, nobody. And I said,
That's
good
my
answer.
sister, bruv.
No, he said nobody. And I said, good answer.
Yo, why you dating imaginary women?
Yeah, that
I'm
was
looking out
definitely
to the
AI.
crowd, I can't imagine what they're thinking. When you rap or you be spitting, I just be laughing and giggling.
We know you.
It happens. I'm just chilling, crafting up a syllabus on how you should be rapping like it's Christmas.
Abominable
With
snowman.
a masterful precision.
Abominable snowman. Yo, your abdominal. You have the abdominables of no man.
Yeah.
I'm honorable and go ham.
I'm like
I
Al
want to go
Bundy.
at Lohan.
rocking a shirt that says "No, ma'am."
And I'm on the road like a nomad.
Bitch, you get canceled from your own show like Roseanne. Because you don't
Roseanne
know how to
Barr.
follow no plans like Lindsay Lohan's.
Roseanne Barr.
I just said I got bars like Roseanne. So
Oh,
But
yeah.
in your life, you
Roseanne
got
bar.
nerd
All
romance.
right. Chocolate Pops Heart.
Yo, you sweeter than a chocolate Pop Tart.
Chocolate Pop-Tart.
Yo, you be rapping and you sound an awful lot like a pop star. Yo, you pop and lock and you drop draws. You drop jaws. Yo, you drop drawers. Like you just dropped it when you was folding your laundry. Bitch, ain't nobody stopping me. I go where I wanna be.
I
Yo,
said
motherfucker.
I said you will melt like a chocolate Pop-Tart when you get locked in a hot car. I'm talking to Dodge Dart. And then but it's also gas poisoning when I fart, and it's awful. I don't know.
Swave Sever.
Yo, Swave Sever.
Swave Sever, he needs to learn how to flip a name better.
Uh-huh. But you ain't no better. But you
Or
know
act his
better.
age better.
But you ain't better than Swave Sever.
You gotta act his age better.
You got no bars, like you can't rap a measure.
But why you measure a man that's way extra. Everything I say clever.
That was a lame effort.
Bitch, go whisper in your laundry room like T-Top or Swave Sever.
A never. I got a gray sweater that can hang better. I got it from this girl named Grace Weather in great weather.
Grade 11.
In grade 11.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. I'm a cocky, proud owner of a 2024 Dodge that's
got a loud motor.
Oh.
I'm a cocky, proud owner, but down to the loud motor.
I smoke weed and a down soda. I don't.
Yo, I got a clip that'll download you. You
Oh.
want to download like a virtual battle rap.
Charlie Brown.
Oh.
Charlie Brown. This is getting harder, pal.
Hardly how.
I was just Pablo.
No bar pong allowed.
Yo, I get a motherfucking chocolate muffin and I scarf it down.
I said I got this super.
I was at the
big
mall
gun.
and Paul. God, my bad.
No Paul Blarts allowed.
I was just gonna say I was at the mall and Paul Blart's in town.
You probably narc me, pal.
Shout out to DJ Unk. I'ma walk it out.
I'm
Yo,
fucking starving. Wow.
speaking of 007, I'm a villain like Jaws. You just have a sharky mouth.
Pause.
I said this girl came over. She ate everything in the fridge. All I got is ramen now.
Now we just ramen now.
She ate all my ramen. Wow, I would have tossed her out. Fucking snarky cow.
And then we took E. Now I'm on a vowel.
Or at least made her sleep on the couch.
Bro, I wouldn't want to take no E. I would have barfed it out.
Okay.
Man, fuck this. I'm logging out.
No, you're not.
Yo, I log in like a fireplace.
Dr. Seuss.
Who you
Dr.
talking
Seuss.
to?
Yo, I'll fucking rock the room
Like
with
your
a
mom's
sonic
caboose.
boom.
You get bitch slapped like your mom's caboose.
And then you went to a soft masseuse and
Saw her from across the room.
She was really nice talking to,
but somehow
and I had
it
to
ended up
sock
on
it
the
too.
news.
Cyzure was too much of a bitch, so I had to go sock it too.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Bro, I will drop the room like a fucking elevator when I hit the button. Prove that I can.
You got no follow through.
I got no follow through.
Optimus Prime.
Bill Cosby juice.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. You get
I ain't
fucked for
stopping
that
the
rhyme.
time. Keep rocking.
I don't
'cause I ain't
follow
stopping
rules.
the time.
While y'all walk in line.
I could see Cyzure dropping a dime.
Right.
All of the time.
Often the time.
All of the time.
Dropping a dime. All of the time. Probably calling the nines.
Damn.
Talking on wires. Giving up all the
Sodomized.
crimes.
Then I hop
Like
in the
McGruff
ride.
the crime dog in his prime.
Let's go. Let's go.
Can't fuck with Pickasso and rhymes.
Let's go. Sick Mosh. We need like multi-syllable
Yeah,
stuff.
the people that
bro.
don't get it.
I know Syria is more than one syllable, but like, you know,
Syria.
like
You would
4
need
or
like
5,
like
4.
bombing in Syria.
Right.
You
There you go. Bombing in Syria.
Bombing in Syria. You got the venereal disease.
No, you more
that is-
like Algeria. Bombing in Syria. I called your mom from Algeria. It was a misunderstanding. I just wanted to clear it up.
right. There's
Told
no
her I had a
problem
good
here,
time
yo.
up in Syria.
If you come trying to talk in my area,
I'll pull the Glock and you'll stop.
it'll damage you.
If I lost
And
it.
you'll
'Cause I'm
have to
infamous,
crawl out
like
of
March of
America.
Imperials.
Okay. Assad, Gollum, Heights, Syria, Israel.
That's too many.
I know, Sick Mosh. Fucking
Like Assad,
something in the
like
middle.
we want a multi, like
Okay,
da-da-da-da.
blockbuster
Da-da-da-da.
video.
Need like a
Blockbuster
3
video.
syllable.
Blockbuster video.
Blockbuster video. Y'all cocksuckers wouldn't know. Y'all sock stuffers.
I had your bitch under the mistletoe.
Yo, you trying to surf on my wave? I'll send you to JC like I'm rocking a Miri though.
Your bitch has a hairy toe. But she ain't trying to hear it though.
This is not rhyme with blockbuster video.
I know. I forgot what we were rhyming with. Blockbuster video.
I'm an ominous criminal.
I fucking clock individuals.
Well, I'm talking is
I'll
lyrical.
fucking stop and get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking is pitiful. Watch what I'm finna do. When I fucking
Got a knife and I'm walking it into you.
yes, there you
You
go.
ain't saying nothing like you inaudibly hearable.
Inaudibly hearable.
Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland. See, here's my summer plan, but it's over. So now I just gotta live another. Damn.
Live another land in Winter Wonderland. This kid just wouldn't understand. Like a kid at SummerSlam. You're a Stone Cold Stunner fan.
I just read earlier that Kyle Rittenhouse is a
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Rittner.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh
Winter
shit.
Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland. All right, let's
Uh,
get a different one in here now. Okay, George St. Pierre.
You're lame and weird. You should
Lord,
be
it ain't
forced to
fair.
shave your beard.
Oh fuck. That was awesome.
I said I got the force of Asian spears
Mm-hmm.
to have George St. Pierre walked off of a rainy pier while I've gotten a grainy beard, while I'm rocking a grainy beard that makes me look awkward and clearly weird.
Nah.
It makes the girls maybe scared.
And the May weather, Floyd just may appear. Like George.
You know
Floyd
your death
make it
day is.
clear.
You know your death day is near. Cause I'm fucking Wes Craven's fear.
Bitch, I'm Wes Craven here. I stand here like Mr. Blonde and just fucking wave an ear while I screaming it, bitch. I'm like Zach De La Rocha. Let's pump some raisin here.
You need to go through 12 steps like you're saying, fuck it, I'm about to X game these stairs.
Yo, you like Eric St. Clair, met a gay deer, never drank beer, and had 11 straight years of fuck. That would have been fire.
I know. I was waiting. I was like, oh, he's got it.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Damn, I thought you was gonna say something heart stopping, but it was shocking even when the medics say clear.
When the medics say clear, you better stay clear.
Yeah.
Cause I got a bomb that'll detonate here. Fucking, you know, the rest of it.
I got registered K's here.
The rest
Walk
may
up to
appear. And let it resonate like I'm spitting with the resonator. The resonator gets in an elevator and elevate your standards because I'm better. Fought like 7-8 beers. Oh fuck.
All right. Let's see. Oh, we got
7-8 beers.
Putin dropping nukes. I fought like 7-8 bears.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Putin dropping nukes. I'm like, who you talking to?
I don't think I should have said that out loud on the channel, but
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything by that. We're just rapping.
I said y'all two stink like who dropped a deuce.
Yo, I heard a bird and I'm like, who's cockatoo?
Y'all should hang it up.
And this guy's like, it's
Doom
mine.
Hamasoon.
Then I hit you like boom, blocka, boom.
And then I hit you like Chewbacca, laka, boom.
And I do the huaka baka do.
And then a
move across the room.
And then a wop bop-a-loom ham, a wop
Wop bop-a-loom.
Oh shit. So what are we doing?
Plus I got a cruel coffin too.
You
5.
just dessert like use a chocolate mousse.
Okay. Homer Simpson.
You need to get tighter threads to improve optics, fool.
Yo, Homer Simpson. No one's listening. So go home with your scripted
Lines that you wrote up this minute.
But I didn't wrote no. I'm gifted. I'm
You will
Robo.
be diminished.
Bitch,
I
you
get in
know
where I fit in.
you so suspicious.
I
I
got
did
no
this from
home
beginning.
for Christmas.
I go home for Christmas and got no gifties. Except for some coal and some on my shit list.
That was a low blow. Oh no, he didn't.
Wait, Cyzure, aren't you a Jehovah's Witness?
Witness.
How you go
Oh,
home for Christmas when you a Jehovah's Witness?
witness. Oh
Bitch, you
man.
get old clothes for Christmas.
I said your chrome dome could get this. The chrome blown, it's splitting. Your bones broke, and it's just a
No
cold.
hope, so give it.
Bitch, like a pogo, I stick this. You won't go a minute in your fucking polo-ish image. You look like a hobo from Hoboken just did a stint up in
Prison.
Roanoke's prison.
I got a rowboat for 6 cents. What a deal.
Yo, why you showboat? Just quit it.
You need a GoPro for
That's a
this
no on Unscripted.
You need a GoPro to film this.
something solo. It's
Because the way I bone
12
hoe is ridiculous. But you homos don't get it. Because you photosensitive.
you got a
Dallas
car that's
Cowboys.
immobile and blown engine.
Mhm.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yo, I throw unholy shindigs. Like Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. I hear beepers and
Y'all
weird
need-
creatures. I don't fear leaders from sovereign nations. I'll just stomp your face in while
Pass
we
it off,
all are
like-
waiting for
pass it.
assalamu alaikum.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas
Split your
Eve.
weave.
That's kind of shit to me.
Yo.
Midget, please.
Fit a scheme on Christmas Eve. Bitch, watch the sickest weave.
Nah.
You couldn't spit
I'ma
this
go
sick
off-
if you had Lisa Simpson steez.
I'm gonna go
Nah.
off the top. Guillotine.
I just did the ill face. Listerine. Yo, you know that 90s Bush song? Glycerine?
Glycerine.
That's what I be listening to while
Yo.
you spit to me.
What you know
Pablo's
about
going
getting
bald like
rickrolled?
Mr. Clean.
What you know about getting rickrolled? It's a meme.
I remember that one time. That's what you did to me.
Facts. I think it was like November of 17th.
Or the
November of
16th.
17th.
I think it was the 16th.
Forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I spit clean. They
Yeah,
can't
when
believe
you
it.
shine
Like
your
Ripley.
boyfriend's mincemeat.
And he tells you, bitch, please. This is spit a 16.
Nah,
what else
pause. You need
happened
to
on
clean
this
all
day
that
in
up.
history? Yeah.
Pristine.
You know what else happened on this day in history? As well as Cyzure getting bombed on and killed G. That awesome horror movie, Christine,
I said that
dropped
earlier.
on this day. And yeah, I know. I'm combining it,
Call back.
rhyming it.
Combining it and rhyming it. Yo,
All
Christine, I
time
was
with
driving it.
Bitch, you need to
Antihistamine.
revise the script.
I didn't write the shit. I was just driving it. I would just drive the bitch. I didn't write the shit.
Well, if it's gonna make it to
I
final
didn't write
print,
this. I didn't write the script.
Earth shaking. Seismic.
bitch, I'm on all sides with this.
You can't write for shit.
I wrote a
gonna-
pilot script.
You've never piped a chick. I like
And
violence.
we just shot the pilot.
Shout out Pat Stay.
Shout out Pat Stay. Saying that
That's
type
gay.
of shit, that's gay.
Right, and you would know about that because you were a stripper from Backpage back in the day, and that's the facts, man.
How did you know about that? How did you find out about that?
Draw told me.
Oh, well,
I just got the info. We not homies.
Well, I did not have anything to do with that person. I don't know that person. Never met that person. So please do not say that because that is pretty wild.
What you know
We're
about?
not homies. I don't want to hear your sob story. What you know
what
about?
you-
Go.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you because it's a different scheme. What you know about John Ankram's getting expelled from college because he was in a lady's bathroom and she didn't want it?
I don't know much about that, but it sounds like a touchy subject.
Bitch, it's nonsense.
What you know about getting 30 balled in a virtual battle?
Curtain called.
And I know it hurts you. It's a hassle. But y'all cursed to forever be blurred by my shadow. Because I'm the best in this bitch. No kid dangerous.
You
Yo,
said
when I walk
lured.
in the room, they say this kid dangerous.
Yo, you said lured by a shadow just a second ago. Social burped like an asshole.
I did do that twice on the show.
That was a blurb of a gaggle. You
I
flirt
get on
like
I get on the ground and do the worm like an apple.
Yo, I got dance moves like Scotty Too Hottie. Bitch, I walk in the room and of course I get gifts because I'm not a too naughty.
Yo, I really like that show Cowboy Bebop that I saw on Toonami.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Bebop is the shit. You're not? Are you talking about the live action one or the cartoon?
Why? This
No,
is a
I refuse to
show.
watch
It was
live
a
action.
movie, right?
No. It was a show. It's like 10 episodes on Netflix or some shit.
That would be That would be a mini series.
Okay, whatever. It's still not a movie, so whatever. But anyway,
Mini series.
is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, the original one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is off topic, man. We supposed to be doing.
I know, but I'm
No,
wondering.
no. Social does that when he's got nothing. Don't let him fool you.
I said I was gonna sit back and
nothing.
commentate and fucking give you guys words anyway. I'm just jumping in every once in a while.
You got nothing. Stop bluffing. You went. You sound like a frog's cousin.
And I know earlier I said I like them cold, but I actually microwave them because I prefer hot muffins.
Cyzure's been muted for calling me a frog's cousin.
But you do. You got the voice of Kermit.
Hold up, Cyzure. I'm just kidding. But hold up, for real though, that's funny because when I used to call Pablo's house looking for his older brother, the oldest brother would answer the phone. And this was when I was like 15. My voice was like this already. And he would answer the phone and go, Ribbit, Ribbit.
Yo, why you stopping the show to tell a story about how you got a frog in you?
Frog in your throat.
I muted
you. Motherfucker. I'll fucking dip out. Don't play with me.
You wouldn't let him say frog in your throat. Now we gotta deal with Pablo. It's gonna walk off the show because you wouldn't.
But I'm not.
You wasn't letting him talking no more.
You don't have me talking no more. But I'm not on the low.
Because that would be dishonorable.
And boy, Pickasso, you know, he's the most honorable. I should be on the honor roll, on the honorable honor roll, because I'm so honor roll and honorable. Every time we're on the show, I'm like, what y'all want to go? Talking foe. Bitch, I got a foe. So just pray that you're not my foe. Because if I drop it, like Superman, when he in the phone booth, bitch, I think I told you. You just a toadstool. So like princess, I take your bitch's peach and I flippin' scold you.
And flip it old school.
Flip it old school.
I flippin' told you.
Bitch, I could whip a whole room.
This has been going on for over an hour.
Yeah.
This is fucking hilarious.
Over an hour. Bitch.
Cyzure likes golden in showers. Gold in her showers.
You like your girl likes gold in her shower.
Hell no. Yo, I know that you cowards. That's why we got like 2 people watching. Nobody wanted to watch us flow for an hour.
No, that's a fact.
My fucking
but we don't care.
got low with the power.
Well, you better keep it saved for 12 more minutes because you know
I load up the powder.
The show isn't over. But your hoe has an odor.
Snorting it prouder.
Gross.
I go to a restaurant that's known for the chowder.
I'm sure you do. you would love Boston then.
What you know about 5-star Yelp reviews being known for their chowder?
Sipping O'Doul's. B702 definitely had some good ones.
Sipping O'Tools. You ain't lifting no tools. You a silly old fool.
Yep.
I get super criminal old school and drop a dude like a
deuce.
Like Billy O, fool.
Billy O'Toole.
That's not a real person. I think you just made him up. But if I gave a fuck,
I just want to tell you the name. It sucks.
Y'all will never be famous.
Good, because being famous sucks.
Yeah.
Can't even fucking take the bus without 80 sluts and some straight up Chuns
trying to bang it stuff.
Trying to bang your guts. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to hang and stuff. Plus,
What
you
you
get
know
all the
about muffins that are raisin stuffed?
raisin stuffed. Yo, that's not the way I was raised, but I
But
prefer the
bruh,
chocolate chip ones.
No bars, I
Raisin
land like
suck.
the Caymans, bruh.
Yo, sometimes I don't even make it. I just eat the cake mix up.
Same, my dog.
Mm-hmm. Cause that shit's delectable.
Delectable. That's preferential.
Preferential.
I got Christmas ornaments that are collectibles.
What you know
Nah.
about bacon French rolls?
French.
And then you
I
left
think they're
utensils.
exceptional.
Then you left utensils with I don't know, in the sink because you never let go. You're a hoarder.
You're a hoarder who orders books from Borders on how to hoarder. Yo, where's my order? I ordered clam chowder over the
And a
counter
side of orders.
half an hour ago with some hors d'oeuvres.
This is torture.
This is fucking torture.
It's like
This is
no,
hor-
it's like no mercies at the counter. This is torture.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Well, no one forced you. I'm an enforcer.
Because
you
this
was in
world
court
is
there.
ordered.
Uh-huh. Stop the whining just because I corked her. And stop the swining just because I porked her.
You pork the horse, sure.
Mhm. I got lucky like a horseshoe. You're driving me crazy like a Porsche.
There's a good one. White men can't jump.
Biden ruined the border.
Biden
with
ruined the
his
border.
Orders.
And we got a bunch of trans and morphers.
Damn. For sure.
Play D&D and got orbs and swords for the orcs and
Dwarfs, sir.
sir.
Where's Norbs, bruh? Where's
Alright,
Norbs'
this
nephew?
This is dying down.
Dying down.
Who's
Sort of left-
Norbs' nephew?
I don't know. He sort of left you.
Who's Norbs' nephew though?
What?
Norbs' nephew?
The kid.
Oh, that DNA Tooth's nephew.
This is
Whatever.
boring. That's why the fans they snore and slept through the episode because it's
Well, good thing it's not who we do it for. It's just fun. Like you're useless whores. Duty.
Human Torch.
Uh-huh.
Human Torch. You get ruined for sport.
Yo, go cop the disc at any local music store.
Mm.
I think.
Yo, you couldn't bruise.
Yeah, I
boring.
think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I'm fucking toasted.
yeah, that was fun though. I'm glad we did that because I wanted to do an episode where like I was like, I don't want any topics. I don't care if people even watch. I just want to have fun with it. And I feel like we accomplished that, and we did talk about a lot of.
Great plan. Fuck the audience.
No. That's
I'm
not.
just fucking.
No,
We don't
that's
give a
not.
fuck about you guys.
Because it's funny for them too, but also even like they watch the beginning of the show. The beginning of the show had a lot of great stuff in it. You know, there was a whole debate about Scarface.
Mhm.
There was a lot of other stuff. So I feel the Marine talk, the stories. I just feel like there was enough where we did like half the show, and then the other half of the show we just had fun with it. So if
Mhm.
people want to, watch, they can. If they don't have to. They'll watch the first
And
half.
sometimes when I rewatch the other Bar Pong one, I'll just like speed it up a little bit, and it's even funnier.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. But nah, that's all right. Hazy, are you having an issue connecting the Bluetooth, or is it? You might have to download the StreamYard guest app. That might be the easiest thing to do. It's on if you just go to your app store, whatever it is, wherever you get your apps. Just it's free. But
Easy to do. Like
easy to
saying
do.
Beetlejuice, because there's a million things I'd rather do than be seen with you. I drive down the
Leave
street
the
for
room.
this scenic view.
I was seen last night on the evening news playing
Like
peekaboo,
CEO shooter, I'm like,
play,
read the room.
playing peekaboo with your
I can't
peaceful
believe
boo.
you.
Y'all should go sledding this the season 2.
I've been meaning to.
I'm look for any reason to.
Pablo, I believe in you.
I believe in too. Do you believe it? To be
Yeah,
true?
he's the king. He's real regal too.
I'm in
I
a
got an Eagles view.
like William. I'm in a
I've been
regal
watching
mood.
this show, The Boys. I'm on season 2.
Right. So much sauce that it's seeping through.
But shit, even season one will even do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one of them, but one of you guys beat me too.
I'm sure we did because we're season 2.
Bitch, you're white. You don't even know how to season food.
Oh, that was fire. But yes, I do. But indeed, I do.
You got a blue too, like a cretin too.
Nah, bro, you wear ski mask and creep in rooms and
Mm.
creep out girls. In fact, it's starting to give me the creeps, my dude.
Right. They sleeping too.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? We're gonna pull out and
I'm ready
protect
to
the
flee
ladies.
from you.
Yeah, we're gonna pull out and protect the ladies on that note.
Yeah. Tell everyone to flee from you.
Yeah.
Because we're leaving soon.
We're leaving soon. All right. On that note, this was hella fun. Cyzure, thank you for coming
Look
up here, man.
outside
That
and
was
tell me
fun.
if you can see the moon.
I can see it, dude.
I see it too. So we will be seeing you next Monday.
Week on Unscripted Logic, episode 43.
In a week or two.
And there'll be more to see on 43.
And it'll be improved.
Damn, that's a good ending right there.
Let's go. We out this bitch. Thank you very much. Unscripted Logic, episode 42. We out this bitch. We're
Peace
pulling
out.
out.
Come on, this is about the latest.
As again. Peace.
From John Akron. Peace.
Peace.
Expelled.
B702. Peace. Hazy. Everyone in the building. We out this bitch. You know what it is.
B702s. It even rhymed. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, one of these days you're gonna have to come up here and do this.
Better than that
us.
7-0 smooth.
Oh.
He's my enemy, fool. Just kidding. Let's go.
All right. We out this bitch. Peace.